Hey, and welcome to Zoom to Thailand Live. We got the eye candy out of the way. Let's eat our vegetables.
They trying to turn your little boy into a princess, and they ain't even gave him a chance to be a prince yet. They sick of gender telling you to let him clip his member. He can't even pick his bedtime, but he could pick his gender. They say that I ain't woke, I say they ignorant. See, I remember how the pilgrims did the Indians. Remember, they ain't just attack them, they befriended them, gave them blankets full of diseases and ended them. Outrage, footage leaking every other week or two, so you don't see the blankets they sneaking you. They ain't gotta squeeze at you, they feminizing your males and leading you into a lifestyle that won't allow you to reproduce. One black light gone, they'll march in the street with you. They hand you a blanket to say abortion is free for you. How else you gonna get ex-slaves to agree with you? To kill theyself, say you giving them the freedom to. Bizzle, let's wake them up.
It's official. Bizzle, you are not a rapper. You are a preacher. Thank you for what you're doing.
Did y'all catch that? Did y'all catch that? Eat your vegetables. Pay attention to the lyrics. Rewind it back.
They trying to turn your little boy into a princess, and they ain't even gave him a chance to be a prince yet. They sick of gender telling you to let him clip his member. He can't even pick his bedtime, but he could pick his gender. They say that I ain't woke, I say they ignorant. See, I remember how the pilgrims did the Indians. Remember, they ain't just attack them, they befriended them, gave them blankets full of diseases and ended them. Outrage, footage leaking every other week or two, so you don't see the blankets they sneaking you. They ain't gotta squeeze at you, they feminizing your males and leading you into a lifestyle that won't allow you to reproduce. One black light gone, they'll march in the street with you. They hand you a blanket to say abortion is free for you. How else you gonna get ex-slaves to agree with you? To kill theyself, say you giving them the freedom to. Bizzle, let's wake them up.
But we also have another way of taking serious issues and making them funny. Check this out.
But can't nobody handle police like white men. Salute to all the white guys out there. I was watching this guy. This white guy got pulled over there. He got pulled over. Cop came close to his window. He goes, "Where you going?" He says, "I don't answer questions." So he says, "My constitutional right, my this and the Fifth Amendment." He says, "Well, I need to check in your car." He says, "I do not submit to any searches or seizures. My Fourth Amendment right. I'm not doing that." He says, then he goes, he says, "Am I being detained?" He says, "What's your articulable reason of why you're pulling me over?" So then after he got through there, the guy went off scot-free. So when I saw this guy doing it, I'm thinking, I'm going to do something.
No.
Boy, that cop came up to me. He says, "Where you going?" I says, "I don't answer the question." He says, "Get
It is kind of like that in the Matrix, man. They do have like a double standard with certain things that goes on, man. Anybody lives there can tell you, man. But the fact that he can make fun of it, make it funny, is cool. But now we got to get into something a little more serious about people be stereotyping Thai women. But she ain't having. Check this out.
All Farang should be careful with Thai women. They're all about your money. Really. I got these poorly thought out comments all the time and they drive me crazy. Let me tell you these 3 things. First, These type of people are everywhere. It's not a Thai woman thing, so please stop with the stereotype. Number 2, in case you don't know, relationship works both ways, so you will find what you are looking for. Number 3, I'm not saying that this kind of relationship is wrong, but own it and don't play a victim. It's pathetic. I'm Thai, born and raised in Thailand, and most of the girls that I know are self-made, entrepreneurial, smart, and independent. So when you comment something like that, it tells a lot about you, remember.
Now let's hear it from a foreigner. Now this guy breaks it down. He's in East Side, got the East Side hat on, like he's serious. Pay attention to what he has to say.
A Thai woman will only stay with you as long as you have money. Let me tell you a story. It was about 8 years ago. We were in Munich, Germany. My then Thai girlfriend and I walked into a bar, and there were 4, I think 50-year-old something men standing right next to the entrance. As soon as we came in, one of the men nudged the other men and said to them, "Well, you must have money." And they all laughed whilst looking at me. Little did they know that I was at the lowest point in my life. I was close to a burnout, if not already in it. I had lost 20 kilograms of weight. I was very skinny. I didn't look healthy. I didn't have any money in my bank, and I was just generally very unhappy. What to them was a joke, to me, it hurt me to my core. I sat down with my wife, told her what they just said, and she laughed and said, "Oh, if only they would know," because I was broke at the time. That comment was the last straw for me. I knew we can't continue like this. I quit my job even though we didn't have any money. I found another job in Berlin. We moved, especially my wife left behind a lot of friends that she had met in Munich, and we went on to a new adventure. Knowing nobody in Berlin, me being Dutch, her being Thai, we were 2 foreigners in Berlin without friends or family, trying to get a better life. After about a year or so, I made the leap into becoming a freelancer. Another year after that, I started my own company, and years later, I sold the company. We moved to Thailand. I had earned enough for us to build a house over here, which I did together with my father-in-law. And now you come along and say, if you didn't have any money, she would leave you. My friend, let me tell you something. I didn't have any money in the beginning. We were broke. She stayed with me. I decided we should move to a different city. She left all her friends, all the security, her job, and she went with me. She supported me. I quit my job again after 1 year because I wanted to start as a freelancer, which comes with a lot of risk. Again, she said, "Yes, I'll be there, I'll support you." I then started my own company with employees. Again, she said, "I'll be there, no matter what happens, I'll support you." We had our child. I nearly lost my wife during birth. I supported her as good as I could. Afterwards, I had to get back to work. My wife said, "Don't worry about it. I've got this. You go back to work. I'll support you." Before you generalize all Thai women and say something that is so ignorant, please think again before you comment something like that. Maybe you've had a bad experience, I don't know, but your one bad experience doesn't mean that the millions of Thai women are all like that one woman that you've met. There are already plenty of negative stereotypes. The last thing we need is you spreading even more hate. I hope that clarifies things for you. Take care.
And you know what I got to say about it? She's right and he's right. The only people that I hear that complain about stereotypical things about Thai women are people that got their head bumped, got their heart broke, and got played, and they're mad because they got played and embarrassed, so they want to take it out on the Thai women. These people are genuinely good people, good women. I live by my example. You can see what it is. But it's always the low vibrationals that's always going to make things sound worse than what they are. But it's cool. For people that think like that, stay your butt over there. But for the people that deserve it, understand. When you're coming from a bad breakup or a bad relationship, or you just want to just get your feet back up under you and you want to get into a traditional type of situation, want to live the dream like the travel OG in Thailand? The cost of living is 50 to 60% cheaper. Even more than that, depending on what city you live in. For example, Bangkok, the capital of Thailand, rent is 50 to 70% lower than living in New York or Los Angeles. The crime rate is 60 to 70% less than the US. I could live comfortably as a bachelor for under $2,500 a month all in. It's a bit of a long flight, but that's what helps keeps the Spirit Airlines type of people away. Groceries will run you about $400 a month, depending on how much you like to eat. Wi-Fi will run you less than $40 a month. Take a girl out to dinner for a night on the town will run you about $60. Being the breadwinner in a relationship is no sweat if you have your life together. That'll run you between $300 and $3,500 a month if you decide to rent a 3-bedroom house, or you could buy a 2-bedroom condo in a great area between $150 and $300K. This depends on your taste. I'm giving you the Travel OG budget. Ready to zoom to Thailand? Right now you can get 60 days upon entry and we can help you set that up. Book a consultation at zoomtothailand@gmail.com. Yay. Y'all know how we do. Good morning, good evening to y'all in the Matrix. Good morning here in Thailand. It's easy like Sunday morning. I see I got the family in here. Leslie Lynch pissing on his tree, letting everybody know he's the godfather of the Zoom tribe. All of y'all, man. And Zoom to Thailand, we love everybody, man. Every race, creed, color, religion. As long as you got the same mind state. Like Eric B. and Rakim said, it ain't where you're from, it's where you're at. Where you're at is so important. And today we got a good one today, you guys. We're gonna show you guys. We're gonna give you, of course, every week now. Give you a sneak peek of what's gonna happen on L Boogie's channel. Gonna give you a sneak peek of what's gonna happen on the Zoom the Thailand channel. Couple people in the comment section was getting on me, man. They were like, you know, you ain't doing them the same like you used to. You know what I mean? You're just doing live streams. And I was like, and like I said this before on the live stream, you guys, dude, your boy is burnt out. I'm burnt out. I'm trying to just get my health together, man. Cause you know, at the rate I was going, man, I was trying to put it literally, I say this all the time. Family, Zoom Tribe family knows, but y'all that don't know this new to Zoom Tribe, it takes me like 4 days just to do one episode. The first day, I'm just going through footage, trying to figure out how I'm gonna tell a story, because I can't just slap stuff up there. I gotta tell a story. And then the second thing, it takes me about a half a day just to go through to find the right music, because you know YouTube will ding you if you hit if you don't play if you play the wrong music. So I mean, you play licensed music. So I got to do that. Then I got to edit it together. That takes a day. Then I do what's called a polish, meaning going over, make sure everything. And sometimes that's when I get burnt out. I be tired. Sometimes the music be too loud. People be like, turn the music down. I be like, man, I wish I could, but it's like 4 or 5 in the morning, and I just boom. And then after that, then as soon as I put it out, hit the thing for YouTube, it gives me a yellow check mark. So then I gotta wait. Till a manual review goes over it, because I don't know if you guys don't know YouTube, but it's you got a red, yellow, and green light system. So when they give you the green light, that means okay, you can make money, you can run ads, you can do that. They give you the yellow, they be like, yeah, you can run, you can play it, but we ain't gonna give you no money. So it's really like you working for free. You're almost working for free as it is, because YouTube don't pay a lot. But I'm grateful for YouTube. I'm grateful because they gave me a platform to meet you guys and have this family, man. It's like such a family over here, man. So I appreciate y'all so much. So and L Boogie, we got L Boogie in the house. We got the noodle cam. Let me add the noodle cam to the stage. What's up to the Juice the Squeeze is in the building. Juice the Squeeze is in the building. Christopher John in the building. Al, of course, is in the building. Al lets you know that Brooklyn all day, every day, and it ain't nothing to get misunderstood, man. It ain't nothing to get misunderstood with Al. Glenn Gardner in the building. Let me tell y'all, man, GG be lighting me up, man. I got so many new super chat things. You guys better thank Glenn Gardner, dude. He was lighting me up. All right, Glenn, enough. He started sending me stuff for ones I already had. Like Glenn's like, here, this for this for that. He really invested, man. So you Ronin Travels is in the building. Shout out to you. Look at all my people coming through. I got a Kenny Peoples in the building, Agent Smith in the building, Richard Jones Jr. in the building. Of course, Mr. E 1976 with the first super chat. We're gonna get those out of the way. Tim Howard is in the building early. I like it. Dreezy in the building. Let me see. Who else did I miss somebody? Let me see. Blizzard Abroad. Blizzard Abroad is a big Ice Fit fan, man. So shout out to him. Shout out to Marcus. I see you, Marcus. I see you. Let me see. So let me get some of these super chats out the way, y'all. Shout out to my people on Facebook. I got somebody on Facebook with a like. That's what's up, man. We trying to grow this thing. You understand me? Let's see here. Let's start. You know who always comes first, man. Always does. And you guys, this week, this week, if you guys can find it in your heart, we're doing a charity event for Zoom Fest, giving away to the orphanage, Father Ray's orphanage. We're gonna give part of the proceeds to them for children, and because y'all be thinking, they scamming. No. We're gonna go down there, and whoever's in town, they can come with us to verify. You know what I mean? Hopefully, Fern will be with us. And whoever wants to come, man, I just want y'all to see what's going on, see where your donations are going, and that's it. And Zoom, the package, we got 2 left. We got 2. We sold 2. We got 2 left. We got 2 spots left, you guys. Take advantage of that. Take advantage of the discount that's coming with it. I got an email finally, because I've been reaching out to them, and one of my guys, one of the guys that paid, he was like, he didn't pay the whole thing, but he paid a part of it. He's like, can I get it back, half of it back? I was in a car accident. I can't do that. I can't give back something from 6 months ago. Like, you can't go nowhere and do that. Maybe Costco, but it's already applied towards all the stuff we're doing. You know what I mean? There's a lot that goes into this. L's in charge. I'm just quarterbacking. You know what I mean? But even just from a quarterbacking standpoint, man, it's like, it's a lot. Shout out to my guy Cookie, who did it last year. There's a lot that goes into this, guys. You know what I mean? So Elle's figuring it out, though, man. Elle got her little numbers together, and she figures it out. We're gonna do it. So you guys email us, zoomtothailand@gmail. We got 2 spots left. 2 spots left, y'all. So make sure y'all email me. Y'all will get the discount passed on to you that I got. Look at Marcus. Marcus is in the building. What up, Marcus? I'm gonna get to your super chat in a minute. I just did a consultation with Marcus. It was a night before last, man. Probably daytime for him, man. The young brother doing this thing. So proud and so happy for him. I'm gonna talk about Marcus when I do it. Let me get Mr. E 1976 out of the way, because y'all know he always even though Leslie is the father of the Zoom tribe, Mr. E 1976.
Pretty baby. What's that? All right, listen.
E 1976, brother. Thank you, man. I was gonna give you a new one, man, but I like that one. If you want me to change it, because I got new ones now, but that kind of shape, just, man, the small waist, like L, you know what I mean? I just love, that's just E 1976. Holla at me. Let me know in the chat if you like your personal one. Are you ready for something new? But I love that one, man. That's one of my favorite. That's why I'm glad you come through the door first, so we can do it. But what does he always say? Here's to the tip jar. Thanks for everything you do, Richie Mack. Stay pressing forward consistently, week in and week out, man. Mr. E 1976. Appreciate you so much, brother. Thank you so much. And of course, the godfather of the Zoom tribe, L. Say what's up to Leslie. He says, lovely you and L, Richie Mack. Hey, that's the guy. I might do one for Leslie. I might do one with James Brown, the godfather of soul. That's nothing too, man. Leslie be hitting me, man. It's like a family. Y'all don't understand, man. The Tim Howards, the Leslies, the Berettas, Market, like it's just a big family, just full of love and support for each other. You guys, that's what we got to do, man. No matter what, man. Forget the haters, man. We got to love each other, man. Especially when you're traveling. Like that's the worst time to not be together, is when you're traveling, man. You gotta be. We gotta form an alliance, man, of just like-minded people. My man put me in a because I don't like doing like chat groups. I really don't like doing chat groups because it's constantly distracting me from work. But my man put me in a chat group of just nothing but positive brothers, even though I don't get to respond and participate. But every day I hear good morning to you. This person's doing this for this person. This person's doing that. That's what this is all about, you guys. Leave the dumb shit for the youngsters, because they got to find out, when you're young, you think you're invincible. You think you can do whatever you want. You can get away with whatever you want. And, Some people got to learn, you know what I mean? Some people got to learn. My mom used to say fat meat, when they say they think fat meat is greasy. What is it? Les, do you remember that one? Fat meat is greasy? Is that what it is? I don't know. But shout out to Les, and he gonna hit me in caps if I don't give him something. I'm gonna give you the Papa Smurf left because we ain't seen that in a while. I gotta give Les the Papa Smurf because he is the Papa Smurf of the Zoom tribe. I gave him George Jefferson last week and Les got mad. That's not the one I want. Les will let you know, y'all. Les will let you know. But he's so committed, man. He's such a part of our family, man. I'm just so lucky and blessed to have him. And Les supports a lot of people, you guys. Like he really does. It's not just me, it's a lot of people. Les, if I don't find him, I have to come back to it because I got to keep this thing moving. We're going to have Ice Fit later on, you guys. Ice Fit should be in the building. Les, I'm going to have to give you another one. I don't see Papa Smurf. Did I get rid of Papa Smurf? I wish I was like Guap, man. El Guapo could just boop, hit a button, and he's in. Oh, there's Papa Smurf. All right, Les, this is for you, Papa Smurf. You did.
Papa Smurf, don't you just love it?
Hey, y'all, this is some inside information. Les sent me a super chat. Les sent me a super chat video that was off the chain. I'm like, Les, I love it, but I can't show that one. Ooh, y'all better, if Les, you should get your own channel though, man. As involved as you are. It's a lot of work though. It's a lot of work. I just had one of my consultation guys, because once I do my consultation, I'm still in contact with people that can contact me anytime. People like Marcus, who did his consultation. He says, just did a consultation with Richie for my first trip to Thailand next year. Highly recommended. Thank you, Marcus. And I'm going to tell you, and I got to be honest with Marcus, man. Marcus, this is the kind of brother that you just like, you see like there's a future. Like he's young, young in my world. Anything under 40 is young to me. But he supports all of us. Tailor Made Dreams, me, Coach Andre did a consultation with him. And he was like, it wasn't really, I mean, he's coming. I wanted him to come to Zoom Fest, but he might come to Zoom Fest 2025 or for his birthday. But he more or less did the consultation just to chop it up and build a relationship. That's the same thing I used to do. I would book all these consultations with people. I just wanted them to know who I was. I wanted to know that Zoom to Thailand is coming. A lot of people back then when I started my channel didn't know what Thailand was. I didn't know what Thailand was when I first started. Shout out to cousin Randy. I knew the Philippines, but I wasn't really hip to Thailand. I'd never been to either place. So my plan was Southeast Asia in 2020 and then Africa in 2021. That was the plan. And then y'all know what happened. The big C thing hit. And wasn't nobody going nowhere, man. By the grace of God, man, I was blessed to be here. And when I was here doing that, I got to see like just what y'all seeing now is what I was seeing during the most horrific, tragic time in the world at that time. I was just out here chilling, man, living life. I told you I'm doing an episode called I Miss COVID, because I do, man. It wasn't a bunch of goofies running around. It was just like it was normal Thailand. But shout out to Marcus Brown, my guy. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, man, book your consultations. And another thing too, man, when you guys book your consultations, I would deduct your consultation price from off of the Zoom Fest package. And Zoom Fest packages for 2025 are going on sale. So you guys start with your start putting down your deposits. Hit up the Cash App, Zoom to Thailand. Make sure you put Zoom Fest 2025. Make sure you do that. Okay. Man, look at St. James, man. Goodness gracious, man. This dude is always him and St. James, man. Love you, bro. Thank you so much for that. Even though I know that's probably for the charity golf event. So we gonna do that, man. Marcus, man, I gotta give you something, man, for the $20 holla. I gotta give you something. You understand me? Let me see. What I'm gonna give him? I'm gonna give him a new one, man. Since he's a new guy. Let me give him a new one, man. I'm gonna give him you want the chocolate sister girl or you want the Asian persuasion? Chocolate sister girl's looking good. I know what I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna give him the holiday. Cause y'all know what happens when you come to Thailand and you on holiday.
Oh, I wasn't sad. I just needed a. Oh, I wasn't sad. I just needed a. Oh, I wasn't sad. I just needed a. Oh, I wasn't sad. I just needed a.
Out to Marcus, man. Appreciate you, man. I hope you liked your holiday, man. That's what you're gonna do when you come to Thailand, man. Have you a holiday. Enjoy yourself, man. Be respectful. Blend into the scenery, man. Enjoy life. Enjoy the peace. We're gonna get into. I gotta talk to y'all about the Mike Tyson fight. Got to talk to you about the Colorado football, man, while we wait on Ice Fit to pop in the room. Leslie Liz say, Richie Mack, please tell Elle said she looks beautiful in that dress. She has such good taste. See, Les, you see what I told you Leslie's going to say. Because you know what Leslie do, Elle? He give me 5, he give me 10, he give me 10. He'll lay it out a little bit at a time. So I know what Leslie's gonna do. So Leslie, I was already ready for you, man. This is you guys better thank Leslie. This is the preview of the L Boogie episode, and it's because of Leslie we did this. Let's take a look. It's about to show me what she gonna wear this morning. L, let me see. We want to see. Ooh, come over here, girl. Let me see what's going on. Ooh. Yeah, we like it. We like it. The brown with the black. Hey, and the white stripes. That's what we doing, baby. Give me a little spin around. Give me a little spin. Now walk it out, baby. Walk it out. Do the walk. Do the walk. That ain't no walk. Do your little cute little walk. There it is. There it is. Hey. You know we like to see that. Come here, baby. Say hi to Leslie. You know Leslie the one wants. Thank you for this. Hey, shout out to y'all. Helped out Elle with the dress. This is what she gonna wear this morning, y'all.
That one look big.
Nah, we like it.
No, before I not big same like that, but now look up.
Yeah, we like it. A Thai noodle. How much this dress cost?
Oh, that's
yeah.
$4.50.
$4.50. That's like $12. Oh, you're adjusting for inflation, huh, Elle? Okay. Come. Did you get it taken in the waist, or you just wear it right out the package?
That's one not taper. That's one have brand.
And I gotta check. We gotta.
Some that's gonna be.
I gotta check and see if you still got the pretty tie toes. Ain't no good with the dress without the pretty tie toes. Let's see what we working with. Hey.
No, this one I buy in the shop. Man not fit, but some days I buy online.
Online.
Online, you don't know. You look, picture look shape, but you come.
Online. I like the way you said online. Wait a minute. I don't know if we should put this on your channel or we should put this on Zoom to Thailand. I think we have to put it on the El Noodle channel because they come to see. They want to see. Shout out to y'all who I just think Leslie comes to mind because he's the one who always brings it up. I like it, baby. Fit, feminine, friendly. What's that patch on your head? What's that?
Oh, I not finished.
Oh, you still getting dressed? All right, I gotta take a shower too. We about to start the live stream, but we gonna show this on the El Noodle channel. Hey, you gotta see what I gotta deal with, man. I gotta wake up to a Thai lady with big old leg. Cop, baby. Hey, we'll see you later on. Tell everybody to subscribe to your channel, dude. Tell them to subscribe.
Not forget to subscribe.
All right, baby. Yo, L, they like the dress, baby. They like it. Let me put the noodle cam on. Tell them, noodle. Hey, Craig want to know what you cooking. What you cooking today, noodle?
Mashed potato and chicken steak.
Oh, that's Michelob. Keith's Michelob. Oh, what up, Michelob? One of my stout Patreon members, man. I know I owe y'all a Zoom after dark, man. I'm about to get that cracking. I just had to get this together for this, man. Shout out to Michelob in the building. Kenny say, Richard, you look tired. I am. So I'm telling y'all, man, I'm burnt out. Man. I'm trying to get as much as I can with L's channel, with my channel, with the live stream. You know, I do those intros, man. I pride myself in doing those intros, and then I'll turn back around and use that as an episode on Zoom. But I always, yeah, man, your boy is tired, man. I'm trying to catch up. Shout out to Brother Marcus. Say yourself back, man, baby. You gotta tell Brother Marcus. He says for the collection plate, Brother Richie Mack, come tell Brother Marcus to save yourself, baby.
Save yourself back, man.
Hey, can y'all hear? I know I ain't got her mic'd up back there. El, come over here and tell them so they can hear you. I want Marcus to hear you.
Oh, I may talk too loud.
Yeah, I know how to, because if your mic is on, it'll make an echo. Tell him to save himself.
Save yourself back, man.
Save yourself back, man. Shout out to Brother Marcus, man. So all right, so man, so we got some of the super chats out of the way, man. What did she say? Robert Jennings saying, "Oh, Boogie, OMG, yes sir, yes sir." Ice is here. She here? I'm waiting on Ice. I sent her the link. Leslie's happy, baby. Leslie say the dress is on point. Richie Mack, well, my money's always on a classy lady. Yeah, man. I hope Ice ain't sleep. But we gonna get through it. We gonna thug it through. You know what I mean? We gonna thug it through. Thank you, Leslie, for appreciating my beautiful Thai lady. I told her, I said, Leslie was like, we gotta make it happen. We gotta make it happen, man. Because Leslie, the godfather of the Zoom tribe, Roger Johnson just hit me on. Oh, he said he missed Thailand. Oh man, can't wait to see you guys soon. My man, shout out. Appreciate the $20 holla. Appreciate that, brother. Thank you so much. You know what? I can see now that PayPal takes less than YouTube, so shout out to them, man. Oh, Ice is here. She said, waiting for the link. Ice, I sent you an email. I'm gonna drop this link for Ice, you guys. I'm gonna drop this link for Ice. This is for Ice Fit. Put her in there. I say waiting for the link. Alfie in the building. Big shout out to you, Richie Mack. Shout out to you too, Alfie. Appreciate you. Jason Finch, Mr. Copy and Paste himself, is in the building. Jason Finch. Shout out to Jason. Shout out to Jason Finch. Let me see. Okay. So I'm wait for Ice to get in. She's here, you guys. I sent her the thing. Anthony Fauché. Yo, Richie, you are blessed, my God, man. Absolutely, man. God is good. God is good, but it's never easy though, man. With what they say, no cross, no crown. You know what I mean? It ain't easy. But when you got God on your side, man, it's like everything kind of seems easy. But it seems hard when you're going through the process. It seems hard, and then after you get through it, you're like, I knew God got me. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Let me see. Tyrone, what's going on? Tyrone Brewer in the building. I love it, man. I say she wait for Alicia. She probably trying to come. So let's talk about the Tyson fight real quick before Ice gets in here. Jason Finch supports Ice Fit. What y'all think of the fight, man? I was gonna do a live thing on it, but it's like, man, I hate like following what everybody's doing. I know it's dumb. I should be with the trends and stuff. And I tell one of my guys, he has the editing tier Zoom the time. I say, man, follow the trends, and then I go and do something different. But see, this is like, it was like the election. You know what I mean? It's like our emotions want us to go with Tyson. You know what I mean? But you fighting a 27-year-old, 223-pound beast, and you damn near 60. It's like, you know, now we know the old Mike Tyson would have handled business. But 60 years old on a 27 year, you know, a man is at his peak at 27. That's like the peak. Like back when Muhammad Ali's fighting at 32, they were like, oh, he's over the hill. Now people diet different and work out different and exercise different, so people can go longer. Like LeBron, there was no such thing in the 70s, 80s, people lasting for 40 years at the top of their game. That's all due to diet, exercise, and discipline. So they didn't have that back then. They would be smoking cigarettes. They say Jordan would be on the bus smoking cigars before the game, smoking cigars before practice, and then bust your A. But you know what I mean? It wasn't healthy. You know what I mean? Tyrone said it was staged. I don't think it was staged, man. That's nothing about us. Black people, we got to admit, man, we think everything's a conspiracy, man. Everything is a conspiracy. You don't just think that he was old and got it and was too old to be in there. There's never been there was a 30-year age difference, man. This dude was 5 years old when Mike Tyson had his last fight, I think. Think about that. He was 5 years old when Mike Tyson had his last fight, not his first fight, but his last fight. So I don't believe it was staged, but Chosen One say he didn't watch it. Tyrone say it was scripted. Well, if it was scripted, they won. They got over there. But I don't know how. Like Mike Tyson got $1 gazillion. This dude has $1 gazillion. I don't know why they would need to do that WWF style. M6205. All y'all say it's scripted. Jake held back. Ace said, yeah, I believe that. At the end, I saw it, man. Look, everybody saying Bobby said it was staged. Mike didn't know he had didn't throw any punches after the third round because he's 60 years old. Let me see you get your ass in there 60 with a 27-year-old. Once you get hit, like Mike say, everybody got a plan till they get hit. Mike probably caught one because, dude, if he would have landed one early, Mike would have went to sleep. I'm proud that Mike survived. You know what I mean? He didn't get knocked out. That's what I'm proud of. Mike got 20 mil. Yeah. Him Simpson say it's whatever. Both got paid. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But too fit to quit. I like that. Too fit. Tyson, a good fitness guru. Yeah, I mean, you know, it was what it was. What does Tim Howard say? Tyson near 58, not near 58. He is 58. We the same age. Not sure why people thought Tyson would win. Nevertheless, Tyson get paid. The reason why people thought Tyson could win is because power is the last thing to go, and we all know Mike had power. So we know if Mike catch him, because he was backed up too. Like he wasn't like running up on Mike. He was backed up too. But after he saw he could just jab him, and Mike was just kind of standing back. Mike was still like moving around on his feet, but you know, it was time I say he needs that money. I don't think so. You know how much money Mike Tyson has? Just for being Mike Tyson, dude. Just the boxing gloves alone, man. He got dispensaries. He got all kind of stuff. Let me see. Let me find out what Mike Tyson's net worth is. Not counting the 20 he just scooped up. What is Mike Tyson's net worth today? Let's see what my faithful AI companion tells me. It says his net worth is about 10 million. So I guess you might be right. It said this figure reflects his financial recovery after previously earning over 300 million and facing financial difficulties. Tyson since rebuilt his wealth. So it's saying 10 million. So I guess he could use the $20 million bag. So why is he bankrupt? Because he did dumb shit with his money like a lot of black people do. Mainly us. If you look at the percentage of boxers, football players, basketball players, and look at their thing, it's all they go broke in 3 years after they retire, man. It's sad. It's really, really sad. Time I say he owed 14 million to the IRS. Damn. Said Cash guy. Jake was scared of Mike. Tim Howard say Jake was scared of Mike for the first 2 rounds. Yes. But after the third round, he was relaxed. That is a fact. Earl say he needed the bag. Okay. All right. Say he needed the bag. All right. So while we waiting on Ice, I sent her the thing, man. I'm show y'all the upcoming. Yeah, see? Ice, where you at? Chosen One asking for you. They asking for you. They want to see you. While we waiting on Ice, I'm gonna give you guys a little clip of the upcoming Zoom to Thailand episode. When I was back in the Matrix, there she go. Ice just popped in. There she go. There she go. All right, y'all. Ice is in the building. Wave to me, Ice, if you can hear me. Hey, there she go. Hey. All right, you guys know what I do, man. Y'all say, man, Rich, you look tired. That's because I be working, man. So I had to make a little intro for Ice. For y'all that don't know who Ice is, hold on. Let me pull Thai Noodle down. Y'all don't know who Ice is? This is Ice, y'all.
We are live! Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, magandang umaga, tanghaling gabi, and konbanwa to everyone. And this is ICEE Feet live stream. Tonight, we are going to talk about how to be a better version of yourself.
Tonight, we have a special guest. What makes her special? First of all, she's a Filipina that lives in Japan. Second, she speaks several languages, and she's not only in shape, but she created a channel to help everyone who wants to get in shape along with her. Say hello to Ice Fit. Tonight, we're going to chop it up with her, ask her some questions, some fun questions, some fitness questions, and any question I feel is pertinent to the situation. You dig? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Hey, what up, Ice Fit? Turn your mic off. Let me see. We can't hear you, baby. Can you talk? Let me hear you. Nope, we don't hear you. We don't hear you. I don't got you muted. She got a little pig. There you go. What happened? Turn the mic on, baby. Turn the mic on. What up, Ice Fit?
Oh my God, that was so awesome! I'm so pumped up now. But
you know how to do your nice little welcome, man. You know, part of my thing, man. I love helping.
Nice.
Yeah, I love to help people.
Cool.
Thank you.
That was so cool. Thank you for that. I'm so excited and nervous at the same time. But mega love shout out.
Why are you nervous? You've been on my channel before. Why are you nervous?
I don't know. Because of the entrance, it's different, and it's like, wow, nice. I like that. I like that. Can I shout out well-rounded, Blizzard, and Chosen One? I am. Thank you, guys, for being here. Yeah, familiar faces, and to Jay Shore. Thank you for allowing me to meet Richie Mac.
Hey, I don't see Jay Shore. Is he in the building?
No,
he wasn't. But you definitely got some fans in here. You definitely have some fans. Like Blizzard Abroad, like that's one of your he's hardcore fans. Shout out to Blizzard Abroad. Juice the Squeeze say he like it. Yeah, man. Ice is a thing. So I got some good questions for you. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna see. Leslie Lynch is in the building. He said it's your new friend, Leslie. You remember Leslie? Ice, you got to know.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, you know if Leslie rock with you, he gonna rock with you. He gonna rock with you. Well, Wanda, Rhonda want to know how is John doing? Is that your husband?
Oh no.
Who's John? All right, we're gonna leave that alone. Well, Rhonda, you might be asking some questions. I don't know if I should get into that. Is that something I can talk about too? Let me see. I don't know.
Where are you? Yeah, there you are. And to Elle. Adorable as always.
Let me add the Thai noodle in there.
Oh my gosh, she's so adorable.
Yeah, that's my Thai noodle. So she making me breakfast. I smell pancakes, baby. You making pancakes?
Yeah, but I'm stealing chicken.
Okay. She over there doing her thing. She doing her thing, her thug thizzle. So yeah, so Ice, we gotta take it to the beginning, man. We gotta understand your situation, how you ended up in the Philippines. We got some questions. I got some questions today. So we gonna get it in. First of all, how you doing? How you feeling? How's everything with you?
I'm trying to wake up.
Really? You're 2 hours ahead of us. What time is it? It's almost 12 o'clock in Japan. What you doing, sleep?
So to answer the question as well from Well-Rounded and a little bit of, context on it. Yesterday, it was like a late night for all of us because I stream every Saturday. And last night, I ended up singing. And at the same time, we had a whole epic stream yesterday that's just full of laughter for I think an hour or something. And that's why I ended up sleeping late than as usual. So I'm trying to, yeah.
Oh, that
Because I
makes
did
sense.
have a day off today. Yeah.
Oh,
For
okay,
here
okay.
to Thailand for you guys. Because I've
Cool,
been waiting.
I appreciate that. Shout out to Barry Hamilton. He says he's in Chiang Mai enjoying Loy Krathong. That's the best place to be for Loy Krathong because they let the candles up in the air. They don't do that here in Pattaya. So I hope you got some good footage, Barry. I need some of that. I need to steal some footage from you. Shout out to you. England's in the building. So Ice.
Yes, sir.
So let's talk about it. Let's start from the beginning. So where are you from originally? Where?
Okay. Well, I'm half Filipina and half Japanese. My dad is the Japanese and my mom is the Filipina.
Oh, say that
So
again. Wait, we need the solo cam for that. We like to hear those mixes. What are you now?
half Japanese and half Filipina.
Mm,
Japinay, that's what they called it. Japinay. So
Japinay. That's
I'm
a
a
nice
hybrid.
mix. That's a nice mix. I like that. I would
Thank
call you a Japapina. That's what I would call you.
Oh, I like that actually. I like that better. Japapina.
Japapina. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
how you get in there. It used to be the Japapina. So did you grow up in Japan or did you grow up in the Philippines?
So this is quite a tricky question because it's
Okay.
like I was born in the Philippines, but I've always been a Japanese citizen. So from till 3 till my parents got divorced, I am in Japan. And then they got divorced. Then I ended up with my mom in the Philippines. And basically my whole childhood is in the Philippines for the most part. But with vacations, I would be with my dad in Japan. So I would just say for the most part,
Mhm.
I live in Japan
Okay.
overall.
Okay,
Yes.
because that was my next question. But first, Rod wants to ask about YMCA. What's that, Ice? Is that something I don't know about? Well, Ronnie got some inside information that we don't know about. So you guys, I'm just rocking with well-rounded say.
Well-rounded. Shout out to you, well-rounded. My meditation teacher, but well-rounded yesterday. So we did end up doing karaoke for like the second part of the stream at nighttime, and then he requested the song YMCA, and everybody knows YMCA, even the dance. So I guess it was the most animated song I can sing online.
You didn't do
And
this
when
though. Did you go like this when you were?
Yeah.
That's the Republican dance right there. Yeah. That's the original. That's the original. But
Yeah.
yeah. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay.
So please do check it out, guys. It's available for you to replay if you want to, think about what did happen. So that happened, and when I sing it, the meaning of the lyrics of the song becomes so different. So that's kind of like what's the inside joke about that.
All right, I got you. Okay, well, let's get back to Ice Fit. So you're born in the Philippines. You lived in Japan. The question is, I'm gonna ask you what you like better. But before I get into that, I want to give some context. How many years did you live in the Philippines? How many years you live in Japan? So I can get some context.
I had rather not answer that because they always ask me, like from the moment I step online, he's like, "How old are you?" And I always tell them, "You don't ask a lady," so they would always roundabout way.
Yeah, I'm not asking. I'm not asking at all. I'm just asking how many years, so I know what you were longer. I'm not asking your age, but you know what though, Ice? Like, no matter what age you are, dude, it's working. You know what I mean? So I think when women get old looking, people don't want them to know their age, but you look young, girl. You should embrace whatever age you are. And you work out and you stay fit, which keeps you younger. Well, how about this? Since you think people are gonna get your age, approximately, did you live longer in the Philippines or longer in Thailand? And which one influenced you more? I mean, in Japan. And which influenced you more? Japanese culture or Philippine culture?
I would say it's a mix of both. That's why I would always say that I'm a multicultural, because the moment I finished high school, I already left Philippines kind of way. So my whole adult life is Japan. Philippines is just childhood, basically. So for me, I say he's 22 years old. Okay. I
Man, you
like
better quit reading them comments. I'm talking to you right now. This is your interview. Let me
I'm
worry about the comment section. We need to find out about you. Well, Rounded, when you stop,
I should
you
stop
guys are
listening.
discriminating. I'm going to get to the good questions in a minute, man. I'm cooking right now. Let me cook.
Sorry. I just got in my eyes.
Uh,
So basically, for me, I would say it is a mix. And then when I live in Japan, I get to explore the Brazilian community, the Latin community. So I accumulated all of the culture that I like that would work for me. But I would say what influenced me is a lot of things. I cannot really particularly pinpoint. That's why people always say I'm too open. Too open. Not
we're
in
going
that
to find
way.
out. I got some questions. We're going to see how open you are. We're going to get in there. We're going to get in there. We're going to find out. All right. So it sounds to me, my question was, what do you like better, Japan or the Philippines? It sounds to me like you would say Japan. Am I psychic or what? What do you like better?
Yeah. The thing that I like in the Philippines is the weather. That's pretty much it, because they don't have winter. And my family, family from my mother's side is there. So also my childhood friends is there. But pretty much that's it that I like in the Philippines. But if you ask me where do I want to live, like where do I feel like living safely and conveniently, it would be Japan.
Okay.
Like I don't
Got
see myself living in the Philippines. Not to offend anybody. I
Right.
just can't see it.
What part of the Philippines is your family from? Do you mind saying that, or is that private?
Manila. Yeah,
Oh,
we're from
Manila. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you speak Tagalog fluently?
Yes.
Do you speak Japanese fluently?
I like to think so. I
Konnichiwa.
like to think so.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. Oh, because I was.
Hey,
Yes,
don't let me get Yoda out here. If Yoda get on, he'll be speaking full on
Okay.
Japanese with you. He gets down.
Theo is here.
Theo's in the
Yeah.
building? I don't see him yet. I got to give a shout out to my YouTube lawyer, 4-Day Sanko with the $5 holler. Love to L Boogie and the Zoom Tribe. Hope all is well. I shout out to Richie Mack as well, I guess. Oh, this is for y'all saying hi to 4-Day. Can you say hi to 4-Day? Ice.
4-Day Sanko. Konnichiwa.
Hey, shout out to 4-Day Sanko. All right, 4-Day, I'm about to start cooking with Ice. Let's see what we got. So we know that your father was in Japan. You like Japan better. Now I can tell you because I've been to both places. I think I know what you like about Japan better than the Philippines. Obviously, it's a more developed country. The food is better. Internet is better. But the people, though, the people of the Philippines are so nice. You can't say there's no more people on the earth. Maybe Canadians, but the Filipino people are so nice, man. It's just hard to card them. Even people in Thailand are super nice. They smile, but I can't think of another group of people that's more friendlier than the Philippines. Can you?
Yes. I actually always say this. One of the things that I'm proud of being a Filipina is because we're so easily, like we can actually adjust to people easily, and we will make them feel entertained or welcomed if they're ever in our proximity, which is what I always think about when I compare it to other countries. Although I always say I'm having hard time lately to differentiate Thai and Filipina in Japan, and I don't know why. Because sometimes they would even talk to me in Thai, and I was like, "What? What did you just say?" And they would think I'm Thai. So
Right.
it's like that's why I always am interested to go in Thai, because it just feels like it's also Philippines like. So I
Yes. Have
wonder
you been to Thailand? Have you been to Thailand?
No, not yet. It was supposed to be this year, but I couldn't make it. So hopefully next year when I come back to Philippines, I will hit Thailand as well.
Wow. Yeah, you have to. It's a 3.5-hour flight. It's a 6-hour flight from Japan to Thailand, and it's a 3.5-hour flight from the Philippines to Thailand. You got to do it, Ice. You got to do it. Fode said he looked at your channel. Ice, man, we're gonna get into some good questions in a minute. So first, without going too far into your business, I look in the comment section. People are saying, "Oh, she's cute." People are saying this. Chosen One says she's married, and we all know you're married, and we respect your marriage and all of that. I just want to ask you a couple questions about that. If it's too much, you can say, "Rich, shut your ass up. I don't want to talk about it." I just want to know, how long have you been married, and are you married to a
long time? A long time. It's hard
really?
Give me a second.
All right.
I have to count. That's where how long it was.
Wow.
It's hard to count already.
Dang. Okay, that's a long time is the answer, you guys. Is he a foreigner? Is he Japanese? Does it matter? Does it bother you talking about
I
that?
can tell you he's American.
Okay. You've been married, and you guys met in Japan, or where'd you guys meet?
Yes, in Japan. We met in Japan.
Okay. And how does he feel about your channel and all these guys gawking over you and thinking how cute you are? How does he feel about that?
Oh, I like that question, because it's always like I've always stay away from these types of question, because it makes me feel like I'm sharing something that I'm not supposed to share. As a Japanese person, we usually really protect our privacy. But with that being said, yes, he is actually behind all of this that you see. So he's very supportive of what I do. And he's the type of person that he would push you to what he thinks that you can reach there and more eventually. So, I would just say he's a total man, because he doesn't have any insecurity in the body. He understands how online works. And one of the reasons I like when you said, like last time, I think it was last Sunday, you were like, well, Elle is also married, so what? Is that kind of that type? So I'm pretty sure you understand what that meant.
I do. Shout out to him, man. It's not easy when your girl is online. There's a lot of thirsty dudes out there, but you're an attractive woman. I'm sure he understands that. That's why he married you. Shout out to your husband. All due respect and all that. And I'm gonna definitely respect your sanctity of marriage. But I got to get to the good stuff too, though. So this. Don't play with me. You're an attractive young lady. Men like you. And you do some flirtatious stuff. I'm not saying you cross the line, but you go right up to that joint.
I like it. Why not?
That's what I'm saying. I like it too, and we like it. And if your husband is cool with it, why not? You know what I mean? So it's like, I like that about you. You know what I mean? It's like that you can, because you want it. It's good to feel desired. You know what I mean? It's good to feel. And if you got it solid at the crib, can't nobody do nothing to you over the computer. So it's like you can just have as much fun as you want. So with that being said, how do you balance your website with your relationship? Like with Elle and I, it's hard because I'm working all of the time. She's just very patient with me, and she's very understanding. She understands how we do this. But if I was with anybody else, because the problem with, at least where we from in the Matrix in America, either you work too much or you don't got a job. It's like there's no middle ground a lot of times with women, because when a man that works all the time, that means he's driven. He's trying to accomplish something, whether he's saving up for something, whether he's trying to take care of his family. But a lot of women in America will penalize you for that and be like, well, you're never home. That's why I did this, or that's why I did that. But then when you are home and you stand and you're doing, then they mad because you're not working enough. So it's a rough balance, but she's very understanding. So I'm sure your husband is understanding too. So when you do, we got to talk about your workout. So what is your favorite workout and fitness routine? Like, what's your favorite move? Yeah. What's your? Because I I seen you when you put it up in the air. I was like, it was looking good. I'm like, go on, girl. We got to get you some subscribers because I love helping smaller YouTube channels like come up, especially females like you who are just nice. But you know, I was looking because you know what's crazy. It's like a lot of times, and I'm guilty of it too. We look at people's numbers, how many subscribers they have, how many views they have. But I've learned that has nothing to do with the quality of the content. Your content is great. You're helping people. You're always uplifting. We need that. So watch how my subscribers are, because my thing is like a family. Like the people that rock with me, they'll rock with you. I'll give you an example. Like my favorite troll is Jason Finch. He will copy and paste that 25 more times. You know what I mean? And once somebody like Leslie's behind you, you know what I mean? Barry Hamilton, Fode, it's like it's you know, once they get behind you, they they want to stay there. Speaking of getting behind you, what up, Philip G? Tell your husband, man, we all doing this for fun. I mean, no respect. Because chosen one be like, she's married. You guys have some respect. And he's right. You know, you should have respect. But we gonna have fun on the Zoom to Thailand channel, man. We having fun. We talking. We know you married. We respect that. But we just gotta have fun. So tell me about what is like one of the wildest comments you ever got? Like what kind of comments? See, that's you. Look at that.
I don't think I'm gonna recover. My abs is sore from last night, and I don't think I can ever recover not laughing for the most part of this day. But the most trolled I've ever had is probably, you know, those misogynistic comment type of thing, and you know, being fake. Yeah, that's kind of like that kind of whole thing. But it doesn't really bother me. I just laugh at it and just like, good for you. You can say that. So I can't remember of anything so far.
Well, because the reason why I ask, because I tell people all the time, like YouTube is a blood sport. You know what I mean? It's like people, you know, they will just find something to just to try to catch a bit of your wave. They'll find something negative just so they can get some kind of attention off of your wave, and it's messed up. But to be able to have that kind of skin, I know people that have quit YouTube that have successful channels, but it gets to them. You know what I mean? Just the negativity is very demonic a lot of time with some people. So for you to be able to keep that's part of you. See, put that on the Philippine side of you. Philippines are just loving people. You know what I mean? That's what I believe. I think that's the Filipino side of you. And speaking of Filipina, I feel like there's an influence with your channel a little bit from the Filipina P. Watching your reactions, are you influenced by her? And do you know Filipina P?
No, I think there's only just one part where one of my subscribers showed me, like, can you react to this girl? Can you tell your thoughts about this? And I think it was about Passport Bros. And so, because it's like, okay, but for pretty much that's the only video I've watched of her.
Okay.
So I'm not really influenced by, like, when it comes to women, it's hard to say that I'm influenced with like Filipina community. It's usually more of just fitness involved, and people that are around me. So I'm not really big into social media. Let's just say that.
Oh, okay.
Like, if you tell me like who's Mr. Beast, never been in his channel, never even take a look. I don't know what he does. It's just I don't know, but it's just the accumulation. I would say I would have more influence in the male part.
Okay.
Like, I'm an avid watcher of Abba and Preach. That's how I think for the most part. That's how I feel like for the most part.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. See, me, I was influenced. Like, I feel like everybody has influence. Shout out to the THPP network, the Tip network. Man, when I first got my channel going, like, these guys were there for me. Scotty and Grover, man, these guys are great guys, man. They got a great channel. They're doing really, really well. You guys, if you guys haven't subscribed to Tip Network, very red pill content. You guys should check them out. Shout out to Scotty and Grover. I want to bring you guys on the channel too, man, to do a thing and just talk about your meteoric rise, man. These dudes do videos I don't think I've seen a video they've done that's less than 100,000 views each video, man. They are killing the game. They have a reaction video thing too. You should definitely check them out, man. Shout out to the Tip Network, my brother. Haven't talked to Grover in a minute. See me like I get influenced by things that I enjoy. Like you say, you watch certain things. Like my original influence was Anthony Bourdain, Parts Unknown. I don't know if you ever seen it. I was showing L the other day. Yeah,
you're my person now.
Yeah, that was my thing. I'm like, I want to be like that guy. You know what I mean? And then Casey Neistat, he's just dope. He's like the dopest YouTuber ever. I don't know if you heard of Casey Neistat, but Anthony Bourdain's storytelling style, Casey Neistat's editing style, he can take anything and make it interesting, and he will hold you for the whole 5 to 10 minutes that he does his channel. Those are the people that I look at. So for you to not be influenced by anybody, that's great. Because I would think, anybody successful, you want to check their blueprint and see what it is. But you say you do it on your own. You don't need it. I think it would be dope if you guys did a collaboration, man. It would be dope. You and Philippine.
Right. No, actually, like when you say it like that, like influence my content creation, as you can say that. And also, since we're talking about YouTube, I don't really like saying fans. I usually tell my people in my ICEE Fit channel, they're my community. They're not my fans. They're my people. They're my community. So I just want to clarify that one out. But when you say it's something influenced, Anthony Bourdain, for the most part, I do like him. So it makes sense because when I watch your video, now it makes sense. I can see some of it, but that's still you. I like that. I like that simple glimpse of things. But for just being content creative, it's just more I want being open. So I talk about Abba and Preach because they're so open. They're unapologetic, and they would just say it because it is what it is, kind of way. So that's how I do it with mine.
Well,
I guess that's the most influence I had in social media.
But they don't do workout videos. So how did you get that
The workout video has always been, as a personal trainer, you watch Athlean X. There's actually a new one that I like. It's RP. I don't remember the channel name, but it's a bald dude and he's just sitting there and he would talk. And he's such a real talker, and it was pretty funny. So yeah, for the fitness, it's just me basically. How I deal with my clients is how I deal with the channel itself. As I said, ICEE Fit, you have to be physically, emotionally, mentally, and sexually fit. So that's basically how I branded it as me. Overall fit. Not just physical, but overall kind of way.
Y'all caught that? She said, and sexually fit. So you just opened the door for this next part of this conversation. So describe to me what sexually fit is.
Okay, so this is just a word that I thought of because just looking and observing how Japan is particular, I'm pretty sure all of you guys already know the stereotypical Japanese relationships and not having kids because they're not having or making love. Making love. But anyways, yeah. So I just thought being sexually fit, just that word, it means that you can actually make your partner or whomever you're going to do it with satisfied. And to be able to do that, you need certain stamina. You need certain range of motion, if you put that into equivalent of that. And for women, usually for us, it has to be emotional. If we are not emotionally connected, and I'm pretty sure there are some women out there, bless them, that they can do that without emotion, no hang-ups. But for the most part that I know of as a woman, it always has to have a connection, emotionally or mentally. And that's why I thought sexually fit should be included in there because we are creatures who wants to do that. Ganon. Like that.
Mm.
Yes.
Well,
I don't
all
like
right.
that. It's so
All right.
zoomed in. Okay.
Well, let me tell you something. It's like I've since high school, I've always, people talking about passport bros and all that stuff. It's like that's why I don't like to have a label on me. I love all my brothers. You call yourself a passport bro, you do what you want. It's cool, and I support any of my guys. BMT, any of my guys that do that. I just don't like being put labeled because as soon as something goes wrong, I'm the leader of the passport bros, or Austin's the leader of the passport bros. So they like to lump us in if something goes, because you got some goofies mixed in with some good guys. It's mostly good guys. Like I was watching BMT the other day. No, this morning when I was working on your thing. 90% of the guys are great guys, but it's the 10% that'll make the rest of the 90% look bad. So it's a different type of get down with being involved in stuff like that. But the point I was making is I've been dating interracially since high school. I had Filipino girlfriends in high school. That's how I learned to speak Tagalog. You know what I mean? That's how I learned back in Kumusta ka, Mabuti, like all of that I learned back in my day. And I've noticed when you date Leslie Lynch can probably attest to this, because me and him have the same taste. When you date interracially, you learn different quirks about different races, right? So Filipinas have something that most women don't have. And ICE, you can attest to it. I can't make this up. Filipino women have a high threshold for pain. Like they can take whatever you throw at them, they can take that. Is that right or wrong? ICE Fit.
I guess I'm happy in that particular.
You can take it half the time. You can take it out. Yeah, because Japanese women are totally different than Filipino women when it comes to
Yeah.
It's a different get down. It's totally
It's a different thing.
Yeah.
I think, they can. It's almost like they're mentally and emotionally capable to handle things. That is why I love and I am proud to become a Filipina in that manner, because they can really, like, hard work. If we talk about hard work, yes, Filipina do it good, but also Japanese do it good, but in a different kind of way,
Right.
Not
Right.
work smartly.
Right,
It's like
right.
work to death kind of way. So there's like
Filipinos, they ride or die all the way to the end. Though I tell people all the time, if you're looking to get married, that's where you go. That is where you go. It's just it's a different thing. What does Tim Howard say? Unfortunately, Zoom, the outside sees you as one of the leaders of the passport. You see what I mean? They think I'm the leader. But I don't even think if anybody would be BMT or Skylar the Ruin. These guys that came before me that was doing before me. That's what I'm saying, Tim. It's like, I don't know. If I was a leader of the passport boys, it would be different. I'm telling you, because I would be like, you'd have to go through a strenuous thing to be labeled a passport bro. It'd be like kind of joining the military. Like you'd have to be able to pass all these tests, all these goofy tests to not do goofy-ish. But anybody get a passport can call it. So if they black with a passport, they're a passport bro. It's that easy. You know what I mean? But shout out to Tim. So let me get Tip Network. He got what the $10 holler. Let me shoot some love to my OG and so YD to my Thai sisters. Yeah, THP Tip. She ain't. I don't know if that's. I'm assuming that's Grover talking. Grover does most of the talking. She's half Thai. She's half Filipino, half Japanese. That's a nice mix. I had in college. I had a girlfriend that was half Mexican, half Japanese. Noah OG. Half Japanese, half Mexican. So, I like those mixtures, those exotic mixtures and stuff. So, it's a different thing. Now, I'm gonna ask you this. This is a personal question. Shout out to Tip. I gotta give Tip I gotta give him something. Tip, I got this from Guap. Let me see. Let me give Tip something for that $10 holla. Let me see. I'm gonna give you this one, Tip. Shout out to Tip. Oh man, appreciate that $10 holler. Um, so let me get back. Let me get back to Ice Fit. Um, so I asked you about your husband. You say you weren't influenced by Filipina P. Um, what's the most surprising or unexpected reaction you got from your audience? Like, does it surprise you? Like, I love like reading my comment section. People say the funniest stuff. Have you gotten any, even though you're married, have you gotten like marriage proposals and all that? Because some people don't even care. They'll just be like, I'll marry you too. You get
Yeah,
marriage?
it's funny because it's like, the moment you enter someone's chat, they would just throw the I love you everywhere. I love you this, I love you that. And it
Mhm.
comes to a point like where when it's my first time in the online chat or online stream and interacting in the chat,
Mhm.
it's kind of like uncomfortable because everyone's just saying I love you. And
Mhm.
when you say I love you, you have to say I love you back. It's like
Mhm.
it's like, but
Mahal
at the
kita.
same time it's just
Mahal
yeah,
kita.
it's mahal kita. Yeah. Yes, 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 or idol or something like that. There are certain words that are overused that sometimes it becomes too cringy to
Mhm.
use sometimes.
Mhm.
But I don't think there's really much that I could think of. It's usually more positive. The things that would stick in my head are the positive ones. Like I
Mhm.
have this on and off, like a long conversation interaction with Jay Shar, which
Uh-huh.
always gets that's why I did look for him. Because it's
Mhm.
like this dude, it seems like, there's something more in there. I want to know. And he doesn't have a channel. So it's like I started digging deep, which is I love it because it leads me to you. That's how
Mhm.
I was here with the J Shar. So
Oh,
I don't think
shout out to Jay
any
Shar.
negativity, yeah,
Mhm.
negativity with me, it's like it doesn't really stick. I
Mhm.
usually forget about it because it's so irrelevant to me. I just
Mhm.
want to be happy overall. I'm
Yeah, I
sorry
mean,
if I disappoint you with my
no,
answer.
no, but I
Just
mean that's a great answer. It's very simple, man. Just be happy,
yeah.
respect people. It's really not hard. But when you live in America, there's a lot of trauma, PSD. What is it? PTSD. A lot of PTSD. People are just traumatized, and that's all they know. You know what I mean? It's almost like an abused animal. You know, they go to a good family, they don't know how to even deal with it. They're so used to being abused, they don't know. So, um, when people leave and come out to different countries, the main thing I tell people, just blend in. Like Japanese are some of the most respectful, polite people. You
Yeah.
guys don't know, and IceFit can tell you on an escalator. People just take up the whole escalator in America. They have an order to the escalator. The people that are standing, they're on one side. The people that gotta go, they're on the other side. It's just common sense respect that they do. They do the same thing in Thailand too. Asian countries are based way on respect. But Fode, my YouTube lawyer, has a question for you, Ice. Question for Ice. Being misrated in Japan, did you have to deal with a lot of discrimination or prejudice? If so, how did you deal with it? That's a great question.
Oh my God, a lot. I mean, all throughout my life, I think, even now, you still get that, the discrimination. I just don't think it really wouldn't exist. It's just there. It's just people. It's people who wants to feel better about themselves. So how I deal with it, I don't care. I don't mind. But that's pretty much it. I don't know how simple I would say anything about that, but I just accept the fact that I'm a hybrid, which some dumb people wouldn't understand, and they would think I'm an outcast. I don't belong in any country because if I go to Philippines, they don't really think I'm Filipina. If I am here, even living here in Japan, some of them wouldn't think of me as Japanese, like full. But that's the cons of being half, is that you're not gonna be, and for Americans, when I explain this to an American, sometimes it's hard, especially if you are not a mixed race. It wouldn't be easy for people who to understand what is struggle means when it comes to half people. But as I always say, just don't care if it doesn't help you in your life mentally. It's like don't care. It's like people would tell you things. It's just it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't be around them, period. That's how I deal with it. I don't stay, I don't linger. If there are those types of people and they like to discriminate, I stay away as far as I can. I would, yes.
That makes sense.
I deal with.
But I'm gonna delve a little deeper into that question. That was a great question, Fode asked. So, do you feel like you felt that? I think I know the answer, but I'm gonna let you answer. Do you think you felt discrimination more in Japan or more in the Philippines?
Both. It's
Really?
the same.
The
Yeah,
same?
'cause, like, yes, it's the same. It's just
the same.
different. It's different emotion because in Japan, if I say I'm Japanese, automatic. It's like, oh, they would be like, I'm sorry, okay, like that. In the Philippines, if you say you're Filipina but you don't have a passport or you're not even a citizen of Philippines, then they would start. I'm sorry, fellow Filipino. They would start digging in. When in Japan, it's the end of the conversation, nothing further. But in the Philippines, it's more like next, until they would find, this is the thing with animosity, until they find something that they can say bad about you. So it's a different feeling, but in my experience, I feel more discriminated in the Philippines in a judgmental way than in Japan.
Wow, that's
I
interesting.
feel very, very like if America is minority and majority, I am a majority here. I don't feel discriminated in any certain way that I feel very bad about it. Maybe because it's childhood and adult. When you're an adult and you get discriminated, I'm already used to it, so it doesn't really bother me. Maybe there's a factor with that, specifically with that type of question. Personally, I feel more discriminated in the Philippines than in Japan.
I would have thought the opposite because we know in Asia there's like a ranking system. There's like Japanese, Chinese, Korea, and then everybody else it's like a ranking thing. So that's what I thought. Plus, you could easily pass for Filipina. You couldn't easily pass for Japanese. So that's why I was thinking that it would have been the other way around, because people aren't asking for your passport in Manila after you leave the airport. I'm saying when you meet Filipino people, you feel that from, and I remember as a kid, you hold that trauma a little more too. As a kid, I understand that, but you don't.
Maybe I could explain it this way. The reason I can say the discrimination part is, yes, Filipinos are very, very friendly. They're very welcoming, but there's the dark side of it, which growing up, I experienced, I observed, and even in Japan, dealing with Filipinos in Japan is also, for the most part of my experience, which I am thankful of, is all discrimination. It's like you come from your half. Your mom must be a talent or like a hostess. That's why those types of discrimination. But from my Japanese counterpart, because they can see my dad, they can see my demeanor in a way, maybe the face, they would be like, but half in Japan is very, very acceptable now, especially these days. So I didn't get that much hard. But growing up in the Philippines, I felt that more than I felt it in Japan. So I don't know if that makes sense.
No, it makes sense. It makes sense. It makes sense. But your impressionable years were in the Philippines. So when you're a kid, you got to remember. We remember stuff that happened to us when we were a kid. We were 4 or 5 years old. If it traumatized us, we'll remember how somebody treated us. We'll remember these things because we have that in our memory. That's why it's so much easier for a child to learn a new language than it is for an adult, because they take in stuff and they can retain it a lot better. So that's why I thought that. But I hear you. I would have thought the opposite. So I'm glad you straightened that out for me. Shout out to International Travels with the $2 holla. He said, "What up, my man Richie?" Then he came back with another $2 holla and said, "I think Austin set the bar for the passport bros." Do you know who Austin Holloman is?
No.
Okay.
I told you. That's why I'm so.
No, I'm the same way, dude. People be like, "You ain't heard of such and such." I'm like, "Nah." I'm like you. I'm in my own world. Like I literally, anybody that live that be out here know me. Like I literally I work on content. I spend time with L. I play golf. That's it. And then when I'm playing golf, I'm working on content. So I don't really get to see a lot of people other than the people that I already know. And now with YouTube algorithms, they don't even recommend like the people I normally watch. If it doesn't show up on your feed, you won't remember like all the people you subscribe to. You know what I mean? So it's crazy for me. Like people like Mediocre. Have you heard of MTR, Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews? Have you heard of him? He's somebody you would like him too. You would because he fits in the Abba and Preach. They're kind of in the same kind of world. So yeah, even though Abba and Preach, I don't get that recommended on my channel. It's really different. You know how things are. So who do you watch? Who do you? Okay, you watch Abba and Preach, and who else do you watch?
Yeah, Abba and Preach, all my fitness stuff. I've been in the phase. Remember when there's a phase of video essay? It's like a faceless. So I started watching Penguinzo. I like Penguinzo. I really like him. So who else? And I think for the most part, I would blame being a YouTuber streamer because I don't think I've watched a lot of my creators that I follow when I was just a viewer. I usually watched like people that I collaborated with or people that kind of like discover me and I discover them, they're having channel as well. So it started to become like that. I felt like my whole social media is surrounded with the community. What do I see in the community and who I think are that's how I met Blizzard is because, it's refreshing to see kind of like that type of commentary, just talking, like you just talking in a way. So, yeah, I think recently that's all I could think of in the top of my head. But I love watching podcasts. That's pretty one of the things. Richard Dawkins, I like that.
Okay. So let's talk about your fitness program. So you have clients out there. Do you like somebody like I'm a fat dude? Like what could you do for me? What could you do for a fat dude that needs to exercise? Like because I love to eat. You know what I mean? And I'm nice here. I got good shape here. I got legs, but that midsection is to be desired. You see what I'm saying?
Yes. Belly. Well, you're not that fat.
No, I'm not. But for me though, I'm usually like in good shape. Usually, athletic. So for me, like I know I need to drop them.
That's what you mean. Okay.
Huh?
Yeah. Well, I usually say, depending on like factors, of course, age, your race, if you have underlying condition, if your knee hurts, there are certain things as a personal trainer. That's why it's personal because it's individualized, which is what is my pet peeves nowadays is because a lot of fitness influencer, if you talk about YouTube, it's so basic that it's almost like clickbaity. There's no real information around it. But when you say personal trainer for a fat dude, I would always say stop drinking soda. That's the first thing you should do for me. Stop drinking soda. Just try it out, slow it down. Do not stress yourself because there's hormones comes to play. Then you're just going to get fatter. And then depending on how heavy you are,
She said you'll get fatter.
You want food, man?
Yeah, baby.
It's ready.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's not a dream. Having pancakes with a sexy lady coming through.
Not just pancakes. I don't know how she did this. She did mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes, Al?
Oh my
I got
God.
mashed potatoes and pancakes. I never had mashed potatoes and pancakes, baby. Thank you.
Thank you, Elle, for raising the flag for women. There's women like this.
But that's the same thing that happens to Elle. Like wherever we go to Bali. Everybody thinks Elle's from Bali. Wherever we go, they think that's what Elle is. So Elle is with whoever's there. That's what they think she is. It's the funniest thing in the world. But she says she 100% Debunking Thai. I don't know. Elle, you 100% Thai? That's what she think. I don't know. We got to do a DNA test on Elle too. We got to work on that. He got to work on that. All right.
Oh my god.
She think you ain't 100% Thai, baby. I'm sorry. I know you think so. She thinks she can talk Thai talk. She 100% Thai. My lord. Okay, so I'm not gonna hold you much longer. So ask you a couple more good questions. So how do you handle the attention that you get from guys being a married woman? Like how does that work? How do you walk that tightrope?
Well, I'm very straightforward for the most part. You know, if I feel like you're making me uncomfortable or you're getting to a certain line where my boundary lies, I'll just say it. So I don't have hard time dealing with it for them because I'm a straightforward girl. If I like you, I like you. But because I'm married, oh, you know, let me call my I'm, I'm joking, but you know, it's like I don't want to be hypocrite about it that I don't like it. I think it's more of like what are the intention? If it's from the appreciation, you know, you're not gonna pursue me or anything or expect more from me than I could give, then I'm good with it. It's like I like it. Everybody needs attention. And it's so hypocrite if someone says no, you know, for and I think for the most part I don't like attention, but because I like what I do, I accept all the attention. It doesn't change anything with me, you know. It's just me.
But you're a flirt though. You got to admit you're a flirt.
Well, they say that, but I just think it's just being nice. I just feel like it, you know. If I see something that is good for me, actually, I've learned this in America. You know, when you're in America, it almost feels like strangers likes to talk to you for no reason. And they would tell you, like, if you have a nice pants, you look cute, they would actually make a way to tell you that. And it felt good for me. So I just thought, maybe I should do it more often. Maybe I shouldn't be, you know, like the part of being Japanese, like being shy and not saying anything because it's inappropriate. And I started doing that. So I don't know if flirting is saying compliments and just being on the vibe of a certain person that you are connecting with online or offline. It's just boundaries for me. But yeah, it's all good. What's the question again? I got lost in my own thought.
No, it was good. You answered. My question is, I didn't know you've been to the Matrix. When did you go to the States?
Oh, like multiple times, because you know, it's my husband is from there, so we have to go there from time to time. But yeah, and there's actually a good story that I want to tell you guys about being in America, which I felt I know there's a matrix, and I'm still having hard time understanding that, or maybe it's like my brain just doesn't want to process it.
I'm gonna break it down for you. Go ahead.
Yes, please. It was breakdown with me once actually. I had a passport bro, a very very proud passport bro that I get to interview last time. But going back to the question, the story is, so being half, the problem with being half is that I will never feel fit. Like I would always feel an outsider in Japan and in the Philippines both, because they both doesn't think that I'm one of them. When I was in the States, it just really kind of like just had this big realization what freedom means in America. Because when I was there, I would be in a Filipino kind of community. There's a place where there's a lot of Filipino, and they wouldn't have a question mark in their face of saying you're Filipina. They would just approach me and then talk to me in Filipino. And I was like, huh? How did you know? Like, I'm Filipina. And then I would be around Japanese community, and I don't see the question mark in their face as well, but they would just straight up walk to me and just like have a nod, like you're Japanese kind of way. So I felt free. Like, oh yes, I'm from something. So when you think about, I don't know if was the correlation of Matrix, because I feel like a lot of Westerners really do want to get out of America, and I get it. I do get it. I get it.
Mhm.
But for me, it's a good experience overall. But I don't live there, so that's just what I felt free in America, kind
You
of.
must have been to
This is
California then. You must, because that's a high range of Filipino people. You in California?
no Washington, Washington
They got
State.
Filipinos in Washington?
Oh, a lot. They have Jollibee there.
Really? I hate Jollibee. Oh my God, I hate Jollibee. That's the only thing about the
I can't
Philippines I don't
say
like.
that, but you can say that.
Oh my God,
Oh my God,
man.
yes. Oh, by the
You,
way, I just want to shout out Bliss for picking this, because we were talking about purple color for the stream. So hopefully, do you think this is purple, Richie? You think this
now
is
that you
purple?
now that you say it, I do. Purple is my favorite color. So
Oh, ooh la la. So purple people, I feel like this is purple. This is from Jean Shark.
that's
This
nice.
is purple, right? Yes, purple.
Can you
Purple.
stand up so we can see? Is it a shirt or is it an outfit?
Actually, the problem is this is my setup. So if
Oh, you
I
can't
stand
move.
up, yeah,
Mm.
I can't move. I'm basically stuck.
Oh man, oh my goodness, you can't go nowhere. I guess yeah, it looks, now that you say it, it's definitely not black. Yeah, that does look like a nice deep purple, which is my
Yes.
favorite color.
Yeah, I'm stuck here. Like I can't
Okay.
move. I have to
Mm.
like
Right, right,
do
right,
a acrobatic. Can I
right.
just sit for a while? Can I come
Yeah,
back? Just
yeah.
a sec.
Hmm.
Oh my god, I didn't forget to. I had can I share this? I have
Yeah,
this
go for
one
it.
as a kind of like I had fun with one of my streamer friends.
Hmm.
And we did that
Hey, damn. You know what I'm
because
saying?
he's gay and I always just like to mess up with him. Like, why don't you want me?
Right.
Can you want this?
Yeah, you like, I got a booty too.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, guys. Is that
But you see how
politically
women are? You see how women are? They will take a
correct?
gay dude over a heterosexual dude just for the challenge. That's what I. It's just
Yeah,
all about the challenge.
actually, yeah. Did you know GSP? Do you know GSP?
Who's that?
Um, he's George Saint Pierre.
No, who is he?
He's a UFC fighter. I have an ultimate crush on him, and people
Mhm.
are saying he's gay, and I
Mhm.
would tell them I'll take it.
You're like, I'll
It's
turn him out.
alright. I have a pass. I have a
Uh,
pass for him. Yeah.
uh, you want to
Anyways,
you,
let me
you
just.
you
How
see
can
Jay
we?
Shar's in the building. Did you say hi to Jay?
Yes, Jay, sure. I already say hi to the chat, but you don't want
Mhm.
me looking at the chat. So I don't like being distracted, guys. But I do see you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you for being here. And thank you for welcoming me in
Hey,
Zoom. I,
shout
I
out.
like.
Miss Daily Advice. What up, Zoom, the Thailand channel, and Richie Mack? What's going on? See, we're like a family on
Okay.
my channel. You know what I mean? The same people every
Yeah.
week, which I love. Um, Good people. Everybody's good.
Mhm.
Jason Finch says you should come to Pattaya.
Yes, I would definitely Pattaya. There's certain places in Thailand. Oh, I actually wanted to ask this to Elle
Uh-huh.
because I felt like there are certain areas in Thai that foreigners shouldn't go. And I don't know if that's true.
In
There's a
Thailand?
certain resort. Yes, in Thailand. Maybe it's just like, a story from there's a resort where there's a lot of situations. Should I stay away from that place,
A
or
resort?
it's really actually just safe overall?
It's safe overall. I don't know a place where you shouldn't go. Now
Hmm.
in the Philippines, there's certain places you shouldn't go,
Yes.
but not really in Thailand. Nobody wants to see a Thai prison at all. But Theo's in the building now. He might start speaking Japanese to you though. We'll have to test your Japanese again. Theo will be like, oh,
Yes, Theo. Hola, hola, Theo. And
Robert putting in work.
Store Pearl. Thank you, thank you.
Robert
Hi,
putting in work says, "What's good? Richie ain't been here for a while. I know where you been, Robert. Theo keeping us busy. I hope all is good. Back in town, July 2025. Yeah, I heard Theo, man. Andre and all I'm telling you, man, it's no joke. It's all right. Look at that. He said, look what he said, though, Robert. Look what he said. Look what Theo said. Robert putting in work, and it's in damn right. I'm kicking your ass. See how Theo is? Theo goes hard on his what's her names. Why'd you change the picture, Ice Fit? You had the booty shout up. What happened?
I got uncomfortable.
Oh, you had to move around
Hold on, guys. Just give me a second. I'll be right back.
All right, while we're doing that, I'm going to show you guys a preview. Hold on, let me come out of there. I'm going to show you guys. Where's Thai Noodle? There she go. What you eating with your big old leg? You're eating pancakes and potatoes like me?
No pancake.
Elle made me, you guys, pancakes, eggs, chicken breasts, asparagus, and potatoes. You guys, I have no idea what she's going to make. I have no idea what she's going to make until she makes it. And I just eat whatever it is.
What do you want to eat?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, she just hit me with the ooh. Okay, y'all over there chatting it up. What's Ice's socials? I'm gonna let her tell you. I think it's Ice. What's her name? EJ said, "Go grub." Huh? I was trying, but I want to make sure y'all get what you. So I'm gonna give you a little peek because this episode is about who messed up the travel game. This is a good question. When I was in the Matrix, man. I was down at my friend's studio where they film all the black shows that you see on Bounce TV and all of that stuff. Shout out to Bentley Evans. But this is what it looks like. You guys, tell me what you guys think about this.
Cubano, Dominicano, all the plugs that I know.
Man, so what? Soy cubano?
Cubano.
Okay.
Santiaguero.
Hey.
100%.
Hey. So what you know about the DR? Sorry.
Are you telling us more? Did you see that
You niggas scattered on out of there. That's all right. I'm talking to the Cubano. So what you saying about the Dominican Republic?
For me, the way I look at it is that doing special events is not the place to go no more. What I mean by special events, Super Bowl weekend, they killed it.
Who killed it?
New York niggas, DC niggas, Philly niggas, East Coast niggas. I can't say Detroit, and Detroit niggas got passports, but
I'm the travel OG, and I traded in my Hollywood lifestyle for the sexy beaches of Pattaya, Thailand.
So you guys, that's a little teaser. If y'all didn't know, I'm gonna put Thai Noodle on there. That's the singer Keith Washington from Detroit, like Coach Andre. I see Coach Andre's in the building. Let me get these super chats out the way. So they're saying it's basically the East Coast dudes that messed up DR. They messed up everything. He said New York ninjas, DC ninjas, Philly ninjas, and Detroit ninjas. That's what he said. That's what he said. So let me see. Let me read these super chats off real quick. I read Robert putting in work. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, brother. Coach Andre's in the building. Another great show, Richie. Shout out to all of us purple lovers. Yeah, Dre, you a purple lover too? Dre, how do you feel about that? How do you feel about him saying that New York ninjas, Philly ninjas, DC ninjas, Detroit ninjas killed Dominican Republic? How do y'all feel about that? Is he right? Is he wrong? I'm gonna touch on that soon. But meanwhile, Ice is back. Shout out to Dre, my brother. I ain't seen him. Hey Theo, your class is legendary. I'm hearing it from everybody. I'm hearing it from Dre. I'm hearing it from Guap. I'm hearing it from Robert putting in work. Look at this, Dre. Everybody said it ain't just y'all. I hope all is well. They don't want to see you guys win, man. So but I definitely, man. Shout out to Dre. What can I give Coach Andre? I don't got the. I'm from DJ. Not you. And Dre, you guys make sure you guys subscribe to Love Crossing Borders. I guess Dre got his channel back. I guess he never. I guess he negotiated his way back into it. Dre is every day posting something. You guys make sure you guys check him out, especially if you're going to Colombia. Hey, Dre, one of my guys. Is he still here? He did a consultation with me 2 days ago, and he said he did well with you. I was like, I said, I don't never want to do a consultation off of Drake. Dre will have brochures and pamphlets, welcome drinks, all kind of stuff, picking you up from the airport, man. Nobody beats Dre with his consultations, man, at all. Shout out to him, man. So yeah, Ice is back. Let me see what Ice. You all right, Ice? You had to loosen up your bra strap, huh? You got a little tight over there, huh? There you go. You feel better now? Are you muted? I want to make sure I hear you.
Okay, yeah.
There you go.
I have to make sure it's still in the right place.
Yeah, it's still in the right place.
I really use this one because it doesn't have protection from my nipples.
Why your nipples need to be protected? What's wrong with your nipples?
I don't know. It's just this is the thing, that I find very interesting because growing up in Asian culture, I feel like we're so obsessed with not showing nipples when guys can actually be topless and show it. It's the same thing. But why is it so frowned upon in Asia to at least, be braless when it's just normal? So I think I was brainwashed in a way that I get too uncomfortable when it's kind of like you can actually see where it is. So to make sure everything is. Well, I don't know. Like in America, obviously, you were saying, yeah, really? So in America, I don't think it's a thing where it's braless. It's okay. It's all right. No one would judge you or anything. But in Asia, it's kind of like a taboo thing.
Really?
Yeah, especially in Japan as well. If you wear if you are braless and there's nipples in there, they would look at you sideways, what is she doing, kind of way. So yeah,
I'm gonna tell you
it makes me feel uncomfortable.
My tribe has nothing against nipples. We love nipples. So
of course you do, guys.
We love them. I don't know where they get that from. We love it. Nipples. Y'all put nipples in the chat if y'all like nipples. She's reading the chat anyway. Y'all put nipples in there if y'all like nipples.
Yes.
So you had to go put a bra on? We couldn't see your nipples? You put a bra on?
It's always been there. It's this is not really this is a sportswear. I told them I don't have purple clothing right now. The only purple that I could think of is my sportswear. That's pretty much it. So it's not bra, it's a sports bra. Sports bra.
You see what Leslie said? You see what Leslie said?
Good for you guys. Yes, good for you.
You see what that? We love nipples. Yeah, man. Even well-rounded love nipples. You see what I'm saying?
I have so much imagine. It's too early, guys. It's too early for me.
We love it. Uh-oh. Jackie said he like the thick nipples. Okay. See what you started. You see what you started. We got a nipple show now. So speaking of nipples, what do you think about men with foreplay? Is foreplay an important thing for women, or is that overrated?
Of course it is. Of course it is. This is kind of one of the things that I actually was talking with my sexually fit streams is I'm trying to explore my Filipino people about shaming when it comes to sex. Because I feel like Normally, guys would just go straight to the hook. Is you don't do that. It's like it means you have to lubricate it or anything. You have to make the woman feel comfortable first. So that's why I would always say foreplay is a must. And when it comes to foreplay, it shouldn't be like the things that you do like kissing or doing other foreplays. It could be just a simple you prepare a bath for her. You massage her before you do it. Those types of foreplay, I think, is very important if you really want to satisfy your woman. Unless they're the type of woman who just wants it right away, done, done as fast as you can, then yeah, that probably would work. No foreplay needed.
Well, that's how men are. Men are like, we don't need that. Like, do you think men require foreplay?
I think it depends on the men. If they're more on the emotional side of connection, then there's foreplay comes in, which is why I would say a lot of women like that because it's like in the romantic side as well. But for guys, I don't know. You guys are guys. I am not in your head, but I'm pretty sure it depends on the situation, and it depends who are you doing it with.
Okay. I think you
In
kind of
my
avoided the question. You gotta avoid it. I'm gonna answer on behalf of men. Men, we want to get right to it. You know what I mean? Like one way or the other, we want to get right to it. But we do foreplay to appease women, in my opinion. Because it's not really for us. You know what I mean? Damn, not us. Yeah, Jews say damn, not us. Yeah, you see what I mean?
Yeah, and that's the thing that I always had these thoughts in my head when it comes to men, because I'm not quite sure if we are understanding the context of what of the go means. Is it just like just the I feel like I'm trying to filter myself to saying
No,
this
you ain't
thing
got to
is
filter.
correct.
No, you ain't got. We all family in here. You ain't got to filter nothing.
Okay.
Only thing that's gonna
Well, there
filter.
are certain words that YouTube doesn't like sometimes, so I don't
Right,
want to
right,
cause
right,
any
right,
troubles.
right.
But
Keith James
like
is in the building.
penetration already is like right in there. Penetration, nothing. It's like really for me, my opinion. Okay, my opinion. It's too childish. It's like what?
Hey,
That's
hey,
it.
wait! I gotta push back on that. Let me let me let me tell you why. Let me tell you why, Ice Fit. Because
Okay.
penetration is the foreplay for us.
Oh.
You got to understand. You're a woman, right? So
Hmm.
you don't know what it's like to enter a warm, wet place. That's the only time a man can really connect with his feminine energy is
Oh.
when he's inside of a woman. You know what I mean? Like he gets to all the guards are down, everything is there. He gets to express himself. So when he gets in there, it's like a taste of heaven for us. For you guys, it's totally different. You guys are thinking about, well, I got to do the groceries. What happened to this? You guys have to be coaxed into a mental situation to let everything loose, let everything go. We can just go there. That's why it's so much easier for us. Because think about it, Ice. Um, Now we finna go in this conversation. I'm gonna use colorful words so YouTube don't get mad at us. But
Yes.
you know how when a man engages with a woman like that, how he arrives. You know what I
Mm.
mean by arrives? You know what I'm talking
Mm-hmm.
about? Have you ever been with somebody and a man that did not arrive?
Ooh. Well, I think that
No.
happened only. No,
Huh?
I think it happened because it's been like hours and hours and hours, and we're just
Damn.
so tired.
He had the super Viagra. He had the rhino pill going. Huh? He wouldn't he wouldn't let it loose. He might have snuck one in and kept going. That's what I used to do when I was younger. I sneak one and
Yeah,
then keep
because
going.
this is what I said. So when you are explaining to me in that context of why it is foreplay, that's your foreplay. Now I understand it more. Why is it like that? But I also met a lot of men who are also in a I wouldn't say in a more connectional kind of way,
Right.
where because you're both like their penetration is there, touching
Mhm.
each other is there, exploring each other's body is there. It comes to a point where you're just two bodies that are actually, it's like an art for me. It's like you're basically the cycle of energy, and it become, for some people it would become a foreplay, woman's foreplay, let's just be specific, woman's foreplay. But I think it's just more of that. It's just different types. If woman is different, men are also different. There's no one size fits all. But for me, the most legendary, I would say, is when everything is there. You know, foreplay for women, foreplay for men, and you both can handle the long hours of doing it to a point where one couldn't do it anymore because out of energy. Let's continue this when we wake up. Like that. So you enjoy the whole thing, and you can enjoy it once you wake up again. What
Right.
more can you say? Would you rather, like, this is the thing with me. Is like a guy who can just release it for like 10 minutes is like, do me a favor, just don't talk.
10
Guys, you know
minutes?
what I'm
Really? I know a person that
It's
can release it in 10 seconds.
exactly. It's like who do that? Who do that? You know? It's like the quickest, the most acceptable quickest probably would be 15 to 30 minutes. Less than that is just I
It's a
don't
waste
know what
of
to
time.
tell.
It's a waste of time. All right. It's a waste of time. So that's why foreplay is important, because you give them 12 minutes of foreplay and 3 minutes of action, and it comes
Yeah.
after 15 minutes. It seems a little longer,
Right.
right?
Yeah, it's like I'm not a virgin or anything. Of course, I have other experiences besides my husband, but you get those, and it's just like it's different. That's why I stayed with this one because this is a full package. So yeah, so
See,
it's different. It's different.
mhm. All right.
So I did had those.
It
But
is different.
new
But let me ask
context.
you, a question. Let's say you're a single woman. We're just speaking as if you were a single woman, and you have somebody you enjoy being with. Like me, I like doing it in strange places. You know what I mean? At a
You're doing that.
restaurant, in an elevator, like on a ride at an amusement park. Like I like different stuff. You ain't got 20 minutes to do all that. You got to get it in. You got to get it in when you can and get it again. It's the excitement of, but like L is like really conservative. Like L would never. Watch, I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Watch me. I'm gonna go get some right now. See? I told you. Ellie with all the miles, yeah,
But isn't it more enticing? Because it's almost like the thing that you cannot have.
Yeah.
So it's almost such a
Yeah, even
tease.
by
And then
herself,
when you get home,
I throw her in the bed. She'll be fighting me. Yeah, she don't make it easy for me. I like that. Yeah, it is fun. But I can say, like, I was talking about like Filipino women, like they can take a serious how do you say the right word? Yeah, I put your hand on your mouth. They can take. Can you say a pounding? I don't know. I don't know the right word to say it.
I don't know. I guess you already said it. So
Yeah, they can really
yeah.
take. But Thai women, they don't say no. Like, it could be 4 a.m, 3 a.m. Like, you get a woman in America, try to waking them up at 4 a.m. They're gonna cuss you out. They're gonna cuss you all the way. Coach said he giving facts. What did Coach say over there? Coach said he called all the dudes we don't need here in Cali, Columbia, East Coast. Yeah, those are the ones mess the prices up. They flexing on everything, just bringing that vibe, and that's what dude said. So you saw that, Dre. We were talking about when you were gone, Ice. We were talking about how a lot of the brothers will just mess a good thing up. Like at one time, like Dominican Republic and Colombia was like revered. And he said it. Hey, Dre, in the rest of this episode, he says it's just a matter of time for they do it to Colombia like they did to Brazil. He says, I got a new spot I ain't telling nobody about. It's crazy how we'll just come and mess something up. But back to Ice and her escapades. We're using colorful words. So Ice, you don't believe in quickies?
Well, as you'd said earlier, in public places, that's why I put 15 minutes in there, because I feel like, okay, if I said 30 minutes is quick, how about those times? So I would sound hypocrite if I would say 30. So I took it like 15 minutes, like in those certain instances. But if it's like all the time quickie, who would love that? If you're a dude and you like it as well, there's something wrong with you.
Hey, I say it's gonna be an event. I say I at least want it to last as long as a boxing match. I say I want 12 3-minute rounds, huh? Make it 36 minutes, huh?
Yeah. I don't know. It's like it's supposed to be an enjoyable thing, you know.
Right.
So enjoy it as much as we can, because one day it will just stop.
It ain't gonna work no more, huh? Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah.
This has wore me out. Shout out to Andre. Shout out to International Choir Storm is in the building, putting up everybody's socials. She got Ice Fit up there. Y'all see her socials. See, that's the cool thing about Ice, man. I'm gonna tell you guys how Ice and I met. Ice just came on my channel one day and was cool. And I was like, dude, welcome to the family. All you got to do is be cool and respectful. And she was cute, so that helped. So, you know what I mean? It's all about helping each other, man. But I think I got the best group of people, my group, man, because it's just always, you're going to get the same. You're going to get a couple guest stars coming, but it's always the same people, the same love. You're going to get consistency. You know, you'll get a few haters that tap in every once in a while, but we just zap them, get them out of there. But what does International Choir say? Peace, my UK brother, Barry Hamilton. Yes, he's out here. He's in the north of Thailand right now. He's actually where he's supposed to be for the holiday. Noodle, what's the holiday? Loy Kathron? What's the holiday? Well, let me turn where we can see a Thai noodle. Loy Kathron. Like, if you don't say, that's another thing too. If you don't say the word right, Ice, if you don't say the word right, they won't understand what you're saying. I'll say Loy Kathron. She'll be like, huh? Lola, how you say it? Loy Kathron. I got to go Loy Kathron. Like, if I don't say it, just say, what happened? Tong. Loy Kathron. If you don't say it right, you know, it'd be cold.
Well, it's the same as in Japan when you say it like that. Like in Japan, there are certain words that is the same spelling wise, but how you pronounce it is the key. Gotcha. Even though the context, like for example, the word ame is candy. It could also be rain. And you were telling somebody it's raining, you know? And then they would say like, what? Candy? Is like, what part of the context is raining and candy has to do with it? It's like, you know, well, you pronounce it wrong. It's like, so it's the same in the Philippines. This is one of the things that I love about Filipinos as well, is even though they cannot understand you, they would make sense of what you're trying to say and use common sense kind of way, which for the most part in Japan is very contextualized. You have to say it the right way as well.
Okay, that's right. So when it comes to foreplay for you, because I'm telling you, I dated fitness chicks. Yeah, y'all never get tired. Y'all never get tired. Y'all never stop. Y'all can go forever. How does that work? Like, how? Because you say you've been married for a long time. It's hard to keep up with a woman with your stamina all these years. What is it? Do you make some kind of special juice, some kind of drink for him or something? What you do to keep him in the game?
I think he's just gifted. You know, I think it's just like that because I get it. It's just the sexual drive. I think for every man, it's different. It's how, it's also their lifestyle. If they don't drink, if they don't smoke, is one of the factors that gives you, you know, like that. So it's a whole lifestyle thing. If you want to be good in that, you should really pay attention to your health.
Hey. First, Jackie says 70% of sex for a woman starts in the brain. So I'd say more like 90%. But look what Jay Shar said. Look what Jay Shar said. He said, Rich, he talks about this almost every week on her live. You're over your head.
Yes, it's my cup of tea, guys. I like it.
Well, you know what's funny, because when I would talk about it before, they'd be like, "Oh, she's married. You can't say that." But that's why once she opened the door, then I can talk about it, because I don't know. So tell us what they can expect to hear on your channel, because Jay Shar said I'm over my head. What is it?
Oh, so my channel is basically just life journey, not just mine. It's more of like an accumulation of people that keeps coming to my streams every Saturday. So overall, it's a life journey getting overall fit. That's what they would get. Like from questions to fitness journey, and then talking and going deep in certain topics about men's mental health, women's mental health. I'm a total advocate of, being healthy in the mind so you don't get to be a delulu, and also emotionally fit, being matured, how to be matured in life. It's not me saying this, it's an accumulation of people in the community that pitch in. And obviously, the physically fit. Lately, I couldn't get and upload videos of my workout because I stopped doing my private gym. I didn't have any place to actually shoot it. But yeah,
I
that
didn't
kind of.
see when I looked on your channel. I saw fitness stuff. What is it? A different channel than what I was looking at?
No, it's the same. It's fitness, mental. If it's streaming, it's usually more on mental. If I have a place to do it, then it would be like a physically fit. It's all of that, because I don't want to be in one niche, which I know a lot of people are telling me I should be in one niche. Like I have to really pick. But for me, if I do that, I would get burnt out, because you cannot, you're constrained in one particular thing. So it's just overall, it's fitness, it's streaming, overall, just life journey. It's a life journey channel. That's what they can have in my channel. Yeah. I don't know where did he go, guys. So I'm gonna read your. I don't know where he went.
You know what's funny? I forgot when I took my picture down. You can't hear me. I was talking to you actually.
Oh.
I was saying, I was letting you talk. I was saying I was going to read off his super chat, and then we're gonna go deeper. So we're gonna go down a little bit deeper after I read the super chat from Grizzo. And I want to ask Ice Fit some real ish. So here we go. So Ice Fit, let me ask you this before I give this super chat for Grizzo. Now Asians are usually built very petite. They usually, some of them have no chest, some of them have no butt. Is that a dietary thing? Because the Filipinos I know, they built different. In Japan, they're not built like Filipinos. Am I right or wrong?
Yes. So the thing in Japan, we usually store our fats in the bottom part. That's why sometimes if you live long enough in Japan, you would think Japanese has nice butts, because if you look on the side, they have a huge hips. And then you it's like this pancake. But for me, because I'm half, that's why I'm so thankful with my genes, is because I got good stuff in both worlds. I get to be this and this, and it just happens that my parents made me, which I love to do.
Everything's original. Everything's original.
Yes, everything.
Wow.
It's like for me. So it's
Really?
just a matter of maintenance for me. Because if I do not do any maintenance, then I would look like a bull. Because I have a very, very, like it just, I would say in a way it looks really nice because it's symmetrical. Everything is symmetrical, but it also comes with work, like certain exercises, certain toning ups. And it's just sometimes the illusion that we do as well, girls. And I have a very petite waist so that kind of like maximize the other parts of my body, which looks bigger than it should be. Because also I'm a small person too. So I would say it's just a factor of me toning myself to a point where I like it because curves are all there and making sure that it looks good at the end of the day, naked or not naked. Ganon.
Wow, y'all agree with that?
I think it's genes. That's why I said genes are very important. And I'm advocating everyone, if you want to have kids, make sure, to get someone, especially if you are not gifted in your genes, your own genes, make sure that you go for a person who would give that to your offsprings. Because it does matter. It does factors.
Do you have kids? If you don't mind me asking.
Yes, I do.
How many?
I do. No further.
Okay. All right. I didn't know. Okay. All right. I don't want to push the limit. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let me read Grizzle's thing. Give him his super chat real quick. Grizzle talked about me. He said, from Rich looked like he's on his lunch break from delivering Amazon Prime packages with that shirt. Hey man, this is my Zoom Tribe shirt. But shout out to you. I'm gonna show you guys an Asian with booty. Have you ever seen an Asian with booty? Ice Fit.
Oh my God, there's a lot of them.
And here's one right here. Ice, I gotta ask you.
Yes.
Is that real? Because that looked perfect.
The thing is, like this is one of the things that I would say, and I think I touched this a little bit last time, is like with videos and pictures, there are certain illusions that you can do in an angle to maximize how it looks like. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
There are certain arches that if you arch this, then it looks bigger. The same thing with everything in our body. So I'm not quite sure because her face is so filtered.
Yeah, it didn't look real. Her face looked fake. That was the thing that threw me. I'm like, is this an AI woman? Like, what is that? I know it looks nice, but is it AI?
Yes. And the thing is, it's like for me, I was told that I filter my videos, I filter my pictures, and it's like I get it now because there's a lot of this popping up. So it's really hard. But for me as a man, I usually find it very interesting that people likes Kardashian. It's like I don't get it. It's like I don't get it. Maybe because I'm a personal trainer, but why? Why I don't? And I'm pretty sure you also explained it to me before, so I probably already forgotten.
Well, men are visual creatures. We're visual. We like to see stuff. Like that's our foreplay. Our foreplay is looking at the woman. We like to see. Like a woman, like for instance, like a woman, you guys don't necessarily want to see what it looks like. You just want to make sure it's enough to feel good to you, right? Or do you like to see it?
Yes.
You like
but
to see
not
it?
like that. Like not like there are certain things that you can actually alter, by surgery and everything in between. But I would always say go for natural. That's why fitness is here. You can work it out. You can maximize whatever kind of body type you want for yourself. If you have a good personal trainer, like me, I do that for myself, making sure that it looks good in this area and it would be symmetrical in this area. There's no spot reduction, but when it comes to toning, if you want your certain parts of your body to look bigger, then you're gonna have to work for it. You're gonna have to build muscles around it, so it would have that illusion, just like bubble butt. Why do you think it's a bubble butt? Because it's a huge muscle on top of that. And if you think about it, if it's so hard, like they're just come out of the gym and they work their legs, some people would think it's fake because it's just like boom like that,
Mhm.
but it's just work.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
people will judge other ways, but for me, if you can do it naturally, if you can do it, just be into fitness because it will really help you in the long run. Not just physical, but mental, emotional, and sexual.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what ICEE Fit is. As I
Mhm.
see. Ganon.
As you said. Okay. Okay. One of the people said that they wanted you and L to talk, but L's not as confident in her English. But I did want y'all to talk with you. L probably went to go do her thing. Um, yeah, I honestly, just being honest, I didn't know that up top you got what you working with up there. I thought that was,
Yeah, a lot. But I think it's just because I also work, like work out certain muscles in my back, in my chest, to make it look. And also, broad does help, guys.
Jay, I want to ask Jay Shar something. Jay Shar, what are y'all talking about on ICE's channel that I missed? I just thought of when I put the thing together for her intro. I didn't even know. I just look at her workout fitness stuff. Like I didn't even know how to fix your back and how to do. I was just looking at all of that stuff. I didn't know she got that. What's
It's
in the
all
title? I don't
together.
know those titles. Oh, you don't have it in the title. Is that what
Yeah,
it is?
actually, like my sexually fit, like focus on sexually fit streams are
Mhm.
right now, as of the moment, is in sexually fit members only stream because I
Mhm.
want it to be organized. Because I had a moment where, like a person actually come up in the panel because I did before when I was beginning, I did open panel. So I allow people to get up, talk to me, and it showed a huge strong in the camera. So I
Mhm.
decided, and also there's a lot of that comment, which for me, if I think about it, when a woman or a man is online and they think it's too perfect, everyone just wants to jump on that's fake. This is not real. Blah 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 blah. So for
Ice,
me, it's
ice,
like
ice.
I
Excuse me for
organize.
interrupting you. Chosen one said somebody jumped there and showed his package
Yes, yes. That's what I was
on on,
saying.
on your channel.
Yes, on my channel. Like it was a
Shit.
huge, strong, it looks like huge and strong and very, very hard and very, very black.
Oh my goodness! I guess when you're proud of it, you want the whole world to know what you're working with. I guess
Yeah,
that's
and
what
I
it was.
don't get it. Yeah, so it became now a members only stream for sexually fit because I quite understand and now observe that when you talk certain things, there are immature people out there that would just constantly just ruined the adult conversation for no reason because
Yeah.
they're so childish.
Well
It's the
rounded
same
said he
thing.
said sorry. Was it well rounded that did it? He said he was sorry.
Oh my God, Joe.
Oh
I'll
my
never forget. Yes. I felt sorry for my male viewers at that time because it's
Yeah,
like,
we
oh,
don't we don't like to see stuff like that. We don't
yeah.
we don't want to see women to see like that's the difference. Like people say, oh, men and women are the same. No, a woman can go into a strip club and look at other women and appreciate other women. Man, a natural man, that's not really what that's not something we look forward to doing. You know what I mean? That's not our kid there. You know what I mean? So that's the difference between you guys. So if you guys, before we go, I've kept Ice long enough. She had a long night. I'm gonna drop the link. If you guys want to talk to Ice, you can, but nothing disrespectful. And you got to cam up because I ain't gonna have no goofy stuff on my channel, man. And I don't really have to tell people that because my channel I got good people, but sometimes you get goofies that sneak in.
I
I
think
want
it
Jason
just
Finch to
comes
come up,
with,
huh?
I just thought it's just kind of like it's part of the journey, especially if you are not very familiar with the
Mhm,
stream community and you're just starting. That's why
mhm,
it's so nice when people like you and
mhm.
people like big YouTubers are actually sharing things that a lot of us beginners should really understand. Like, what are the guidelines and what are the things you have to watch out for? Like trolls. I
Yeah.
am very much familiar with it. I have a huge tolerance for them depending on the intention. Because sometimes when it's too immature, it's like I can't take it. It's like you're too immature for me. Be
Yeah,
skillful
I
or
get it.
be more entertaining kind of way. But
Jay Sharp
yes,
said, "Don't piss you off." Jay Sharp said, "Don't piss you."
yeah.
So you got a temper? Do you got a temper, Ice Fit?
I don't like if I feel charitable, I deal with trolls, I deal with man child. But there are certain things like for example, I would wear something that would show my chest area. I'm already showing it. Don't say anything. It's like, oh, like the concept. What are you, 12 years old? It's like, is this the first time you've seen tits? Those are the things that it's so hard for me sometimes. It's like it's too childish. Shut up. You know. I'm already showing it, appreciate it for what it is. Shush, 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 kind of thing.
Right. So what Ice is saying, you guys enjoy the view and shut up. Right, Ice? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it's like you don't have to say anything to make a woman feel uncomfortable. If we're showing it, appreciate it in a way. But there are certain trolls out there. It's just they've said it once, they will say it again twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. Like, what's wrong with you, dude?
You heard what Chosen One said. He said, for real, we have a family community with Ice, and we ain't allowing BS to ruin it because weirdo. Yeah, man. If she gonna let y'all see that, man, yeah, don't mess that up. That's called self-snitching. We don't like that. Yeah, he said a lot of them are horn dogs. Yeah, well, let me see. Bijan say mongers. Jason Finch, man. Jason Finch, I want you to come up, man. Come up. You can ask L or Ice a question. You know what I mean? Y'all want to come up? Real quick, because I mean, she's been sweet. We've been on here for almost 2 hours, and I know Ice is tired.
1:13.
Yeah, you know.
I actually promised my viewers yesterday because we didn't get to do it. Well, I do also had one, which I don't know where it started, but it was an IRL stream, and because I'm too uncomfortable to walk around Tokyo and held a phone and show everyone's faces, I put it down on my feet. Then it started to have an ICEE feet, which is FEET stream. So I promised them I'll do that, and we're going to tour Famima, which is a convenience store in Japan, and I would have my Fami chicken. Ayan. What I'm pretty sure Theo know about this. So that's my favorite convenience store chicken.
But you see how Blizzard Abroad was already before you even said it. He said it.
Yeah, yeah. They were there waiting, and I'm happy because they're here. Because then I can do that. I told them after this I would jump into that, and then probably get asleep. Try to get some rest.
There you go. Okay, so let me see. I heard somebody pop in. Deshaun, you got to show yourself though, man. I can't let you just come up here acting good. There he is. Okay, you're not gonna whip out your Johnson, are you? I need you to shake your head. No, you ain't gonna whip out your Johnson, right? Deshaun, can you hear me? He's just rocking back and forth. I don't know if you can hear me. Deshaun, he's just rocking back and forth. Can you hear me? He's just rocking back and forth. I don't know. How can he not hear me? He popped in. Pause. Deshaun, can you hear me? I don't know what he's doing, man. Can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, I can hear you, nigger.
Okay, all right. You see what I'm saying? You get the weirdos, man. You get the weirdos. But we tried though, man. You know, we can't but that's what I'm telling you, ICEE. What you gotta understand, man. A lot of people in the States, so let me give you the definition of the matrix so you understand. So the matrix the matrix is was that you that did that?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Okay. Let me try to say weirdo. But yeah, man, but that's what I'm saying. It's like Just want attention. Yeah, but that's cool. But we know to block them kind of people and get them up out of there. Blizzard say from the East Coast. Kevin does it backstage. So make sure we get him out of there. But so the Matrix is basically, this is my definition. The Matrix is basically you get up, go to work. You're like a machine. You're plugged into the Matrix. Every day you get up, do the same thing. Go to work, come home, eat your peas, go to sleep, wake up, come home, eat your peas, and that's all you know is that type of mentality. So, with the way woke culture is, like you have to accept things that aren't real, that aren't true. You got to call Michael Michelle, and you can lose your job if you don't. Like you have to adhere to all the rules, whether they make sense or not, whether they're good for you or not. You're like stuck in that mentality. That's why when people come to Thailand, they can't understand how people are so kind, are so polite, how the Philippines are so kind, they're so polite, Japan, so respectful, China, you know what I mean? It's just, it's unheard of because we're stuck in one way of thinking, and we think because we're American, everybody thinks like us. And whoever doesn't think like us is weird. You know what I mean? And that's the Matrix thinking. So when you show somebody like yourself that's happy, doing your thing, there's certain people that just can't stand it because their lives are so screwed up that how can anyone be happy when I'm going through this over here? And then so they want to try and infringe on other people's happiness, and they want you to be in the same place that they're in. So it's almost like a crab in the barrel type of thing that you just can't get out of because you're stuck in the Matrix. Some people can't afford to get out. Some people don't want to get out. Some people only know one kind of way. So that's what I mean by the Matrix. Like you think that that's the only way, but when you take the, and I wasn't even a red pill, blue pill guy, but I get red pill now. It's like when you take the red pill, you see that everything you thought was something is really nothing, and this is the truth. So when you come to Japan, you just see all of the stuff that you want to see. East Coast people ruined Atlanta. Yeah, 60% is nasty work. Relax, the East Coast. We're not all bad. Just 60%. Yeah. 60. He said we're not. See, the people from the East Coast. Let me explain this to you, John. I'm not saying this because I'm in the West Coast. I don't know if you understand East Coast and West Coast. But where your dude's from, you said Washington, D.C., whatever, where you were, that's the East Coast. Cold, snow. But people on the East Coast make more money. Their hustle is harder. They have influence in the government. Most presidents come from somewhere on the East Coast. I don't think there's ever been a president from the West Coast that I can think of. It's a different mentality. So because they make more money, because they're more well-to-do Black people on the East Coast, they like to floss their money, and they like to bring their mentality, the Matrix mentality, to wherever they are, throwing money in the air, doing goofy things that they can get away with at home, because in America you can just do or say whatever you want, and other places you can't. So that's what I mean by the Matrix mentality. But a lot of it is not all of it, but a lot of it is East Coast brothers coming out there messing it up. So that's where that comes from. Blizzard says 65%. What up, King Ad? Jason, you say supports Ice Fit. I didn't see nobody come up. Y'all had a chance to talk to Elle or Ice, and I'm not gonna just keep her sitting here. She says, you see, she's stuck. You see, she can't move. Are your nipples sticking out, Ice? You got your nipples sticking out?
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's all warm and nice.
All right, so you got that. So Ice, I'm not gonna hold you, man. I appreciate you so much for coming and hanging out with us.
I appreciate you guys.
Elle Boogie's just finishing with the kitchen. Elle, you want to come say bye to Ace? You want to come by and say bye to Ice? We about to show. We want to see the Thai lady. We want to see the Thai lady and the Filipino Japanese lady talk. Elle, ask her about Japan. I'm gonna come down and let Elle talk to you quick about Japan.
I can't hear her.
Come over here, baby, because your mic's not on. Well, you know what I can do, baby? I can turn my mic up. You want to talk over there? Or you want to talk here? I'll turn your mic. I'll just. You talk here? Well, come here so they can see you with your big old leg.
Yes.
There you go. All right, go ahead, baby. Talk that talk. Talk to her about Nippon. I'll take care of it.
Hello. Nice
Hello,
meeting
Monica.
you.
Nice to meet
Oh my
you.
god.
I want to know. I want to know. I want to go to Japan. What better for girl? When
Well,
next what month?
oh,
What
what
month
month?
to go? February. Good. Cold.
February will be cold. If you like snowboarding, February is nice. But it's gonna be cold. If you like cold, yes,
I
February
want to
is
see
good.
snow, but I don't like cold.
Yeah. So if you are going here to snowboard, because that's the best experience. If you go to the snowboard place, that's the best. That's all I can say, the best. But if you also wanted to roam around, nightlife, I always think it's nice when it's summer because then you can wear something like that. You don't have to wear coat, you can show everything. So summer is nice if you like events, musical events, those types, socializing, and also just kind of like mellow. If you're in a honeymoon phase, then I would recommend November, which is autumn.
What
Just
about
don't
blossom
fear.
season? What about blossom season? I heard blossom season is nice.
Oh,
Yes,
I go look this one.
the
One.
sakura.
Okay.
You can just sorry. You can take up for me.
Sure. Sit down.
Okay, thank you.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah. But if you want to see the sakura, I don't know if you have it in Thai, then that would be March, April. Sometimes it could differ. So it just depends on what is the goal for coming to Japan at the moment. But if it's
What
just sightseeing, yeah.
I want to know what you go Tokyo, Okinawa, Hokkaido. What you think of favorite?
That's a good
Oh,
question, El.
so
So
if you're in like winter, if you want to see the snow, Hokkaido is definitely one. There's a cool snowboarding resort there. But if you only have a limited amount of time, there's somewhere like 2 hours from Tokyo, which is also like the powder is good for the snow. But you can also come back to Tokyo. So you can also spend time in Tokyo. Okinawa, I would say if you're into a resort kind of vibe, yes. Go. I've never been to Okinawa. I always wanted to go, but yeah, that's the vibe in there. And it's also like a mix of different Asian in there.
What you recommend for good for in the Japan? What you recommend?
Say that
What
again.
what you recommend of in the Japan? But very very good. Do you want to go? Thai people want to go in the Japan first.
Oh, like if I go to Thai, if I
Yeah.
go to Thai, what do I like to go to Thai? Because I've heard a lot of us Japanese people in Thailand. Like there's a lot of us in Thailand living. So I always, that river, the market, I love street food.
Yeah.
So I'm so interested with your foods. I love the chicken. What do you call that? With peanut butter. That's my favorite. Yeah. So I've always been interested in Thai for that. It's
Have
just
you
really nice. Is that the question? Did I answer the question?
have you like street food? I think Bangkok. You know what? Bangkok have only market a lot market, but you want
Mm.
what you call ทะเลแปลว่าอะไรนะอ้วน
what, baby?
เอ่อ
What?
เดี๋ยวนึกไม่ออก I'll forget for I'm talk
English. That's okay,
Yeah,
baby.
I get that. I get
ไอ้
that.
เพราะว่าถ้า you want to go beach I think แบบSouth Thailand very beautiful for beach you know แต่บาถ้า you like to food I think Bangkok better เพราะ have a lot
Oh,
less
Bangkok.
yeah I have a restaurant have big market a lot till you want to go you can go that one That's for me.
And since I can ask you another thing, one of the things that I really, really don't want to miss in Thai is your how do you, I forgot the words as well. My English is expiring too. So L, don't be shy about your English because me
Me too.
too. I
We
do have
speak
that.
a little bit.
Yeah. Is that the 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 kickboxing Muay Thai. Yeah, the Muay Thai vibe. Because I heard there a certain place that they do this, and they would have event of locals just doing their Muay Thai competition. I really want to go in that area. I just don't know where, and I wonder if it's safe for me. Do you know anything about the Muay Thai part
Uh,
in Thai?
I think just Liam Thai have in the Bangkok. Thai people call Lumpini, right? I'm not sure that's one, but I'm no have in the Bangkok one and in the Pattaya have Muay Thai boxing หรอปะ I think Muay Thai boxing just real and what do you call สากลแปลว่าอะไรนะ yeah have to have in the Bangkok and Pattaya but I'm not sure where in the Bangkok
Oh, so I really want to get into that kind of community because I'm a MMA, avid fan. So I really like those stuff. And is it true that everyone knows Muay Thai? Is it really, really like every kids do that? Did you do a little bit of Muay Thai as a kid?
Yeah, I can do little bit.
Because I can see your legs. Your legs are like powerful. It looks very, very powerful. So I was like thinking.
Before I go in the gym, trainer me, teach me in the Muay Thai.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like
Her
that.
say
You
her
can
say
practice
good
that.
exercise for boxing. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. So I saw that. I saw that legs and I was just like, she probably do Muay Thai before. So I wanted to ask you about that. Also, have you any like if you can say it online, is there any image or stereotype Filipino like Thai people have with Filipinos and Japanese? And can you tell me what the stereotype there is, if there is one? Because I love stereotypes. I want to know what you think of Filipinos and Japanese.
What you say?
I don't think she knows what that means, that word.
Oh.
If there are any stereotypes. With who?
Japanese and Filipino.
She watches Japanese TV all the time with the subtitles.
Do you like reality TV show?
Japanese, right? I write.
Yeah.
I
You
like
have to watch Love is Blind. You have to watch Love is Blind, Love Wagon. It's good. It's really good. It's Japanese.
Does that make sense? Stereotype? Let me see.
That's one for me, and I'm not sure.
Let me see if because when you guys were talking, they might have picked it up. Them big old leg.
เธออยากรู้ว่ามีอคติกับคนญี่ปุ่นบ้างไหม No, for me, no.
Yeah, Thais don't really do like stereotypes and all of that. They don't.
Well, because that's what I was feeling. Because when I know like Thai people in Japan, they don't have that hang-ups. And I always wonder if it's just Americanized countries that do stereotyping. So I'm just having this, observation and pondering thoughts. Why do Thai doesn't seem to have that kind of image in other countries? And I've never heard of them saying anything like that. So it's actually nice. Maybe that's why you guys are more chill.
I think แบบว่า no that's what ไม่มีอ่ะ
They don't do that. Thais
yeah
don't do
Thai
that.
don't not that
Yeah, that's good. That's good. So do you think like what's the have you ever like asked if you're a Filipina? Like some people would, you know, like mistaken you for a Filipina because I always am mistaken from time to time if I'm 10.
You go, Jai, what she
นิด
said?
หน่อย
She's saying that people think you Philippine.
Thai I know some people like Philippine and Thai look like same you know
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Some people before me work in the Bangkok I saw Philippine I say I could talk Thai with her I say I'm sorry
Oh.
Philippine
Oh, you missed it. See, because I feel sometimes, you know, like I would talk to somebody and they're not Filipina and I feel ashamed. Like, oh, I'm so sorry.
yeah
I really
I'm
thought
sorry.
you're Filipina. So I always just think about it if it's something that it irritates you or it's not irritating. Does it bothers you?
No, he said,
Oh,
you look
that's
like Thai.
nice.
Yes, they said, oh yes, you look beautiful. Talk, you know. I think all Asia look same.
Oh, that's nice. So, what country have you been to Japan?
No,
Oh, you have to bring her here. You have to
I
tell.
want to go. I want to go.
Yes, you have me now. I got you, girl. I got you, girl. We'll go to.
I want to go.
Do you like dancing? Do you like dancing? I'm pretty sure you like dancing. Do you
Oh
dance?
no, I'm not
Oh.
I'm not dancing.
She's shy.
I just can look the but I'm not dance.
Oh, okay, okay.
I just can.
But
I
have
want
you-
to look.
Oh, so you just want to chill, like a chill
Yeah.
place.
I want to chill, rest, relax. I want
I
no
like
dancing.
no dancing. Okay, I get that. We have a lot of those. Yeah, just for chill. That's what izakaya is for, those bars we have. Is there anything that interests you about Japan that I could answer for you? Or Philippines?
Yes, good.
What you want to ask her, Nuda? Do you have any questions?
ไม่มีแล้ว
About
อ่ะ
Bitcoin?
I don't have
It's
a
so hard,
plan
right?
now.
Yeah.
Like before I even had this, when I saw the title, I was like, oh my god, I have a chance to talk to you. So it's like, you know, I can ask her questions. And now that you're here, it's like my brain is blank.
Well, you
It's
know
like,
what? First time you me together cannot think about it. For you and me live. Oh, I have vacation. I have that one.
yeah. So I'm pretty
I'm
sure.
prepared for this one.
Yes, I forgot to ask her this one. But what? Because you're into fitness. I already subscribed to your channel. So I like, what is your favorite workout?
She don't work
What's
out.
your favorite?
You not tell me. For me want to work, you could say, who take care me?
It's your fault, Richie.
Shy.
She don't work
But-
out. She actually like that.
What you say that?
It's just like cardio. You don't work out.
Oh, you cannot see me. For me, exercise.
Oh, you do when I'm not around? Okay.
Hey, every time you cannot see me. ถ้ามี not exercise มีก็ fat, you know.
Oh, I thought you just
Me
don't
is.
You do work
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Okay.
มันก็ไม่สลิมสิ
right. You can tell that she does. But what is your go-to? Like go-to, this is my workout.
What is your workout?
Like
What do
your
you do?
favorite.
I'm not
Weights?
strong. I'm waist and squat little.
You do squats with your big old
Oh.
head?
Yeah.
Oh.
I know that too hard. I want what? I want a trainer before, but now
Yeah. Oh. But
Like
you
a
can do a
walk-
lot of body weights. We should probably do, like, you know, if you come to Japan, I'll train you.
Yeah,
I'll
thank
you.
you.
Yes. We will train Richie, okay? It's just me and her. You're not included.
One. And Ice.
Yes.
Ice. So Uwan is fat in Thai. That's how you say fat.
Or him say, I say fat. Thai people call อ้วน
What?
อ้วน อ้วน fat fat
อ้วน
อ้วน
Uwan.
Why you come and talk?
อ้วน How do you say fat in Japanese?
Debu.
Fadre.
No, debu. Debu.
How you say fat in Tagalog?
Mataba. Baboy. Baboy.
Baboy. Baboy.
Which is the word for pigs.
Wow. Boo Boy. I know that Manny Pacquiao had a guy named Boo Boy that worked with him. He was a fat dude.
That's different. It's like Baboy, Boo Boy.
Okay. That's a different one? Okay.
Yeah, it's different. It's different. Yes.
Indigenous say they like to see you two together, Elle. He said Elle and Ice Fit are great.
Yeah.
They like to see that. They don't want to see my fat ass. They want to see the beautiful. They want to see the Asian. You know? There you go.
Yes, we will, like, if you ever come to Japan, you know, I would be like, it would be my pleasure to train both of you if you want. And you can also, you know, do that as a content, you know, I'll be all for it.
Oh, that'll be awesome. We were gonna go in Japan. She says she wants to see the snow. I told her you're gonna want to see snow for about 10 minutes.
No, but I don't like cold.
Yeah, she ain't gonna.
Yes. It's like everything would be covered from here to here.
It's like in America, yeah. I want to go to Mount Fujinama, whatever it's called. Mount Fuji, what is it?
Oh yes, Fuji-san. Yes.
Have you been there, Ice?
Oh, I lived there at one point of my life too.
Wow.
Like in the foot, like my window, my room window is like a, you know, like a art, because that's in the center. You can see Mount Fuji in my window.
Got you.
It's pretty cool.
Okay. Well, yeah, man. So that was cool, you guys. That's the most I ever seen Elle talk to anybody in English besides me. Yeah, she's Well,
I hope I can talk to her more, because I feel like she's my girl.
I knew her. Go look in your camera. So she said she want to talk to you more. She smiled. She didn't smile that much when she was talking to me, Elle. You come in, I just teasing. Hi, Elle. She talked to me. She's like, yeah, what you want to know about my nipple? You know? Right. Shy.
I don't know. Sometimes there are just girls that I feel I'm so attracted to girls that when I see them, they're positive, you know? And also, I already lurk on your channel, so I kind of understand the dynamic, how she is, you know? And I find her very, very adorable, and it's so nice. Like, I feel like I'm straight, but because I never really had like a close friend that are women, it always ends up in a bad friendship relationship. So whenever I get girls that like me for me, and they actually put their time to talk to me, I feel privileged. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you know what I'm saying, because you're a dude, right?
But I think you and the girls though. I think you would try to give Elle the business. That's what I think.
I'm straight. Don't make her uncomfortable. Don't make her uncomfortable.
I'm just telling you. I think you would give her the business, Miss. I can't do foreplay. Let me see. Well done. Barry Hamilton says, "Well done, Elle." He said, "Very good, Elle." See. Elle think her English not good. If she's getting there.
Yes.
Yeah. We'll get it together. Cameron Jones in the house. Peace, family. Yeah. So yeah, man, you guys. So we have taken Ice's time. I think we had a great stream, you guys. So fun having you, Ice. Make sure you guys subscribe to her channel. She deserves the view. She deserves the clicks. Let's help each other. Let's love each other. Let's support each other. You dig? So if anybody got nothing else to say, y'all know what I'm about to say, right? Do you know what I'm about to say, Ice Fit?
Oh.
You know what I'm about to
I'm
say?
so afraid right now. I forgot.
I'm about to say theme music.
Yay! If you couldn't tell, roll out the red carpet. It's the one and only L. She deserve it all. Gucci or Chanel, treat a man like a king. Richie Mac, living well. Hey, steady vibing when we out in Thailand. Mind right, body right, you cannot deny it. Thai girls, do it big, girl. You know you bomb. Richie about to spoil you and show you off. Let's go. Hey, touchdown, feeling good, living well. About to get it lit with the one and only L. Hey, she a queen, yeah. If you couldn't tell, about to get it lit with the one and only L. Okay, pretty tied toes, that's what all the guys love. Wanna show you off anytime you hit the nightclub. Maybe hit the golf course, make a meal for a course. Wanna know about L? Need to come to the source. Hey.
I don't know if I should let you go riding around like this, man. Everybody see them big old legs. Hey, you gotta be a good girl.
อะไรคะ
Be a good girl.
ไปแล้ว
ไปแล้ว